tell you?
No, not a word.
Gavin came into the studio while I was in here.
Yeah.
Rehearsing.
Yeah, I heard you rehearsing. Was that actually a song, or are you just doing that to irritate me?
Which answer would you like?
Well, I know you do it to irritate me. So, are you working your way toward a song, whatever it was you were playing?
Anytime I play, that's what I'm doing.
Working toward a song?
No.
Oh. You certainly were succeeding.
Gavin comes in. Luddy called me. They need a host for the hockey show. They lost. What'd you tell me?
Since the Stars are on the road, it's tough to get a guest on, so I'm going to be the guest.
Hey, you're going to add what to the broadcast?
Well, Luddy's going to ask me questions about hockey. I can answer them, stuff like that.
Why would he ask you?
Because I'm the guest.
He's going to know any answer that he could ask.
He's done it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, they just asked me. They asked me to come on, and I said, absolutely, I'm in.
All right, I'm not trying to be obtuse. What is it Luddy could ask you where you're going to have a better take on any commentary he could throw out?
We'll talk hockey, I mean, he might ask me some questions about, what I think of how the Stars are doing, how they're playing, the rest of the NHL.
Didn't they win last night?
Yeah, 2-1. Awesome. Great job, Marty Turco.
What did he do?
He went back to his old form.
What did he do?
He only gave up one goal.
Yeah.
Is that the goalie?
Yes.
All right.
He's one who replaced
Ernest T?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't understand why you don't host the show with him.
Me?
Whatever happened to Ernest T?
You're going to get, if I was on the show, you're going to get more of a simplistic view of hockey.
Well, sure.
Back to the basics. Old school, naive, ignorant.
All right, well, and Gavin's going to be...
Gavin's going to get overly animated, and Luddy's going to knock him the f*** out.
I may go just to watch.
No.
Yes.
No, in hockey, no.
It'll probably be one of the first times in broadcast radio where a co-host actually gets checked.
No. When you fight in hockey, both sides agree.
This is at Boston's, right, in Grapevine?
Yeah.
Save me a seat.
They don't always agree on both sides, Gavin. I've actually seen, I think, Russ, you sent a video clip of, actually, it was Luddy throwing some dude down. Whoa. I'm pretty sure he didn't agree to anything beforehand.
Yeah, I don't think Luddy ever went, hey, you want to go at it?
I'd never heard that until, I think it was Steve Ott, when he was on the show, he explained that there's some type of, Luddy maybe even told us this. He doesn't subscribe to it, but he said, there's this, you kind of skate past each other and go, hey, we're on this next corner. You want to go at it?
Yeah, I guess gentlemanly thing, but I mean, a lot of them are not. A lot of them are just, I'm going to whip your ass. I'm going to get you from behind.
Yeah,
put your shirt over your head and beat you until you can't see.
The video that I sent of Luddy, I don't know how long ago. I don't even know if he was with the Dallas Stars. It might have still been the North Stars. He took some guy, threw him up against the wall, and just has a party.
Right on the back of that guy's head.
I just don't see Luddy going, hey, would you like to throw down there?
Hey, we'll go around the next corner.
Yeah.
How about if we just go at it with the fisticuffs?
Okay.
There, because I think this game needs a little spice there. So here's what will happen.
Okay.
Is I'll come up behind you, and I'm going to cold cock your ass. I'm going to knock you into the wall, and then I'm going to knock out a few molars, okay there? You ready? Have a good game.
Wait a minute.
Luddy, I see the guy trying to climb over the glass.
Luddy just pulls him back into the drink.
Oh, no, it's bath.
Oh, we didn't agree on that.
It's bath time. Get your ass back down here, So in the huddle's on tonight, right?
Inside the Huddle, 7:30 to 8:30. Tony Romo, special guest tonight. Huge.
What's he going to talk about?
We'll probably talk about the state of the team.
We already know that.
They'll be back.
Huh?
They'll be back.
On the field.
I think they have to.
Yeah, it's part of the agreement.
Yeah, otherwise you don't get paid there. All right, so 7:30 to 8:30?
Yeah.
And then 8:30 to when is the hockey show?
8:30 to 9:30, the hockey show.
Right. And does Lycus know he's been preempted again?
Of course.
Why even carry a show if you're always going to preempt it for other crap?
Man, we're putting on good programming.
So you don't think Likas is good programming?
No, I'm just saying.
No, just tell me so I get it all in the email to Tom.
No. I didn't mean it.
So you think
that way.
it's better programming than Tom Likas?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Obviously, you think it's better, or you wouldn't preempt the man.
Oh man, if I have the opportunity to let T.O. have his own show, I'm going to do it.
I thought Tony Romo was on tonight.
Yeah, he is. It's Inside the Huddle. T.O. and Tony Romo.
Does Tyrell host it?
Yeah. Well, Steve Dennis from Channel 11 helps, but
So every week it's Tyrell.
yeah. And then in a couple weeks it's going to be Sam Hurd.
Who is that?
Sam Hurd's the wide receiver. He's been injured, but he's great.
Okay. But Romo's on tonight.
Yeah.
And then Sam Hurd next week, or in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Were you just getting people all on injured reserve?
I think it's great.
Inside the OR.
What is this link you sent me down?
It's the clip of Luddy manhandling a gentleman named Glenn Anderson.
I don't think this transcends well on the air, but you still have to watch it.
Now,
And the only reason I get into it is because it's Luddy.
Yeah.
And this is always just a dandy reminder of why I'm never going camping with him.
I wouldn't do this to you.
This guy that he's wailing on is at least in the same profession.
Yeah.
Probably has some type of respect for Ludwig and what he's done in the NHL. I couldn't give a rat's ass less.
No.
Luddy wants to take me camping. He wants to take me out to Hell's Gate. He wants to take me places with either dirt or water.
To have fun, to party on a boat. That's all. I saw him hit one guy that wasn't a hockey player one time, and he warned him 3 or 4 times.
Was this the guy that dropped his cigarette in the Stanley Cup?
No, this is Randy at the Big Apple. Randy was drunk and just being obnoxious, got in his face, and I saw Luddy warn him at least 3 times. Stop it, or I'm going to hit you. Stop it, or I'm going to hit you. Stop it, or I'm going to... All right. Now, how'd that feel? He had the biggest black eye. It took up... It looked like that dog from our
game?
Yeah. Just huge. I swear to God, that was so funny.
Now, go find Buckley, leave me alone.
The first part of this clip, you don't really see Luddy throw the guy.
It's when they go into the replay. They have to, as the shot's composed, Luddy's actually up in the, I think, the far right-hand corner.
Okay.
DCB.
The second part of the clip is where they go into slow-mo with a different camera angle.
To.
Okay, is that the Stars? It's hard to tell with this video.
Yeah, that's the Stars.
Does it say on here how long ago this was?
Let me check. I know it's against the Maple Leafs.
With Ludwig, could have been this afternoon.
Actually, the description just says Craig Ludwig ragdolls Glenn Anderson.
Okay, I can't see it. So
before we get to it,
and with a crowd in there, Casey pulls the feet out from underneath.
Okay, they're at the end of the play.
Okay.
And this is when they notice the fact that Ludwig obviously didn't hear the whistle of the bell or whatever it is to stop.
It's over. There. Everybody relax.
Who tackles Barry. Whoa! Now Ludwig is wailing on one of the Leafs down in behind the net. I didn't see who that was.
It's still hard to tell at this point. They're right up against the glass.
One of those instigator penalties where it's 5 in a game.
Just wailing?
It looks like Luddy's trying to punch through the guy into the eyes.
Luddy's taking the road less traveled, trying to punch you in the face through the back of your head.
I think the Leaf player even knew what hit him.
All right,
Is that Gilmore? No, Gilmore's up. No, it's Anderson. Boy, has he been in the middle of things tonight. He's been a marked man tonight. No, I don't know how careful.
they're going to slow-mo here in a second.
Okay.
And you'll see Luddy come up behind the guy, grab him by the jersey, into the wall.
Just tenderize him a bit.
Fraser saw all that, but I know one thing. He saw Ludwig mug Anderson from behind. So Anderson may have had a penalty on an original.
Now the ref is escorting Luddy off, pointing at a place he knows too well where to go.
You know, we'll spot there.
Go over there to the Lud Palace, which is what we call it now.
Original scuffle, but he ought not to get one for this. And here's the final. Look at the top of the screen. This is
Okay, it's going to be up here.
Okay.
You can actually come over here and watch. I know it's radio, but I don't have time to describe all this.
After the save, Ludwig just jumps Anderson.
Oh, my God.
That is an absolute body slam.
He just took his ass down.
He actually grabs him by the shoulders, pulls him over to Ludwig's right, back into the glass. And really, for most people, in any type of bar fight, that would have been probably the conclusion.
I should have stopped it right there.
Nah, that's just warm up.
All right, now the guy's down on the ice.
Yeah.
Watch Luddy's right arm and see if you can count. All right, I'm going to back it up some.
But he ought not to get one for this. And here's the pile. Look at the top of the screen. This is after the save. Now Ludwig just jumps Anderson, who looked like he might have said something at the work. Here it is, though. They wouldn't allow this in New York, let alone here in the Midwest. Not even in the WWF.
Oh, my God.
I cut it off a little early because I believe Ludwig got a few more slaps in there.
Can you even for a moment imagine, just in your head, look across the ice, and you know he's coming for you. Just, what all bodily fluids would you lose?
Thank God we're on the ice there.
Oh, he's looking at you going, I'm coming. There's nothing you can do. I just want to vaporize.
Did this outfit come with a hyperspace button?
Way to get out of an ass whipping.
Yeah.
A bad one.
It's almost like a cage match. And you know that the refs are going to let this go on for a little while before they actually step in
the show
and make some type of effort to separate the two.
Was it you at the game, or did you see the game where he was in the penalty box and came How would you like to have been that guy?
I saw it on television. Well, he's sitting in the penalty box. As soon as the buzzer goes off for him to get out, he goes over to the other side, nails on the guy who originally got him in there, and then goes back to the buzzer. They didn't even have to tell him.
I know where I'm going. Relax.
And you're right, that's perfect, because Luddy's got your standard hockey penalty, 2 minutes to sit in that box, eyeball that dude, and plan how he's going to get him.
And you know that whoever it was Luddy went after, he's watching him the entire time, looking over there in the penalty box, looking up at the timer, while the entire time Luddy IFs him.
How do you even play with that, knowing that's going on? Hey, Dad, please stop that clock. Did it blow up?
Luddy would point at his wrist.
Yeah.
Point at him.
I know.
Watch.
I ain't afraid of you.
You. Almost done. Thank God. Luddy looks over at the ref. Don't even.
The scariest thing is that's how long it actually took.
No, I think Luddy got to a point, he really became bored with the game, especially if you're in the penalty box, and as soon as you get out, instead of getting back on the ice, you go back over to the guy and you go, I wasn't quite through.
Oh, my God.
And again, that's why I ain't going nowhere.
He
Woods
loves you. You never
wanted new.
He's not going to hurt you.
Yes.
And
Well, actually, Russ does have a point, because
I got a point. Look at the video.
no, that's what I'm saying.
This is probably somebody that he'll have drinks with afterwards.
Yeah, but that's on ice. Imagine Luddy, like you said, JD, on regular ground. There he has to maintain balance. In a bar,
I bet he actually drops down on all fours when he's coming after you.
He puts on rollerblades just for authenticity.
Oh, no, don't try climbing up that tree there.
But I can't imagine. Letty said he and Shane Churla, who was Star's other huge defensive guy, loved to fight. They roomed together on the road, and he said they get in fights. I can't even imagine.
They get in fights with each other?
Oh, yeah. I think they just get drunk and it's a pastime.
That's just training. Stretching. What was the guy's name?
Shane Churla.
Oh. They'd share a room together?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Shane.
yes.
You awake there?
I just. I hate when you wake me up like that. Man, I hit snooze.
Hey, Shane.
Yeah.
Rise and shine there, sweetheart.
That explains why they room together. No one else would. Poor Madonna. Wake up every morning with two black eyes.
Hey, Shane. We're burning daylight. Not that you could see it.
And the sad thing with both of them is they probably go, Hey, that's a good one.
Oh, got a good one in there. Look at the blood. You got me good.
Wow, that's quite a stinger there.
So Gavin's gonna
get it's enough for Craig to tolerate me, and the only reason he does is I'll let him on the air and plug whatever he wants to. And when we had him
he likes you
on the show when I was back at the Eagle, he would understand.
Sure, he does. He gets it.
And actually not go off on me on the air.
He would not.
But with Gavin,
yeah,
he's going to be stuck with Gavin. What is the show, an hour? Yeah. And you know how fanatical Gavin gets. He's going to get to a certain point, and Luddy's been through this with fans. He's just going to finally snap and check his ass.
I've got to go. I've got to go there tonight to watch.
Hey, you don't mind if I call you Shane there?
No,
Gavin?
Not at all.
All right, then. Rise and shine there, sweetheart. Hey, some of you come out there. That never happened with Shane.
Oh.
That's bubbling. I've never actually seen a human being bubble when it. You look like one of them dolls where you squeeze them in their eyeballs and your ears shoot out.
That's kind of fun to watch.
That's damned entertaining. Could you come back next week there? Oh, your eyes are out. Are we doing clone?
Breaking fork.
Gavin, just for your own safety, I believe I'll get somebody else to host the show with Ludwig tonight.
No. I'm hosting.
And he seriously called you?
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted me to be, because the Stars are on the East Coast.
Well, why did he call me yesterday and ask me to do it?
I don't know. Maybe he knew that I'd be excited and I'd do it.
I'm sure he'd still rather have you.
I told him I'd come.
Maybe he thought you were hosing him.
No, I don't hose Luddy.
No.
I was going to send Chloe in my place if I couldn't go. Chloe knows enough about hockey.
No, he doesn't.
He said it's chilly, and he likes that ice cream truck that comes out at halftime.
No, that's maybe what Luddy heard yesterday on the radio, so he called Gavin.
Gavin, I'll call Luddy and tell him I'll find him a guest.
No.
There'll be no need for you to go out there.
No, I'm going out there tonight.
We know anybody locally that go do this? Hockey players, old ones?
I'm sure we can find somebody.
All right, Gavin, you're off the hook. Relax.
No.
Calm down.
No.
It's okay.
No, I'm on the hook. I'm there.
Put your mittens away. You'll be all right.
You're going to get out there, and you're going to get into a conversation with him, and somehow it's like the conversation you had with him in the studio where you were going to what was Gavin going to show him, and then Craig knocked him out?
Dropping the mittens or something or other. He came in and he said,
yeah.
And next thing you know, Gavin's gone. He's gone. Just gone. Vaporized on the floor. And I don't think Craig even looked at him. He's like, bonk. Reached out.
It's going to happen at one point. Now, the sound clips on the next day would be well worth having you go, but I need you for other things.
I want to do this. This is something that I really look forward to.
He's going to go off on you, and your face is going to look like a catcher's mitt.
He's not going to go. No.
And the exact shape of his dragged knuckles.
We're buddies.
All right, I'll find somebody. You can calm down.
No.
It's handled.
No.
Bye-bye. All right, anything else before we break? Before we start? Before we do anything?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like we've done so much already.
I'm kind of worn.
Russ, heard the morning show, the midday show, and your show all throw out different ideas on what to do with the extra space in your building since the sales guys have left. Are you going to throw your weight around and take it for yourself?
Why is Jagger and the Ren and Stimpy guys talking about this open sales area?
I've heard them mention it a couple of times ever since sales left.
Why would they think they're entitled to anything? Anything.
Well,
even compensation.
They work here.
Yeah?
They have offices. They have shows.
So why would they think there's any type of entitlement?
Well,
I'm taking that area, that 2,000 square feet that sales left vacant. I'm going to make that a bar, and that'll be the end of that.
Oh, you could certainly do it. And if you do it, I don't know what they're thinking. I haven't even heard. But
yeah, what is it they would actually have plans for?
I didn't hear really, unless they're going to try to open a bar. Or
what plans do they have for that, Gavin?
They want to do various events there. They want to do watching parties there. They think it's going to be really cool.
Watching what?
Watching sporting events.
Oh. So why is it they think they're going to be able to take over that area?
Because it's an area for the station, and they're a part of the radio station.
All right, you're going to beat me down on technicalities. I'm not going to talk to you. Let me break here.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
Right now, brought to us by Toyota of Richardson and also brought to us by Cantina Laredo. Really no actions really to report just yet, but I'm sure those are coming. But some heavy traffic just to let you know about real quick. At Dallas, 635 eastbound between the Tollway and Coit Road, you get really heavy traffic. And in Grand Prairie, 360 southbound between Fountain Bernie and Division, right there at the Grand Prairie, Arlington area. That's obviously slow, just like it usually is just about every day. There's your first check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. Last really nice warm day for a while. 62 for the low, into the 70s tomorrow, and then actually Thursday night into the 40s for the low. 81 now at Live 105.3. What?
Nothing.
What'd I miss?
You could have just handed it over.
I didn't have time. Dan was ending traffic. I had the can of Skull in my hand. JD's got to do weather, so I got to kill Dan's mic, pot JD up. All I had time to do was stick the Skull in my mouth, pop it in the air. You caught it, and I turned JD's mic on.
Very nice.
No big deal. Trey's mad because I hit him in the puss.
Oh.
All right. We ready for news?
Yeah, a couple things first.
Okay. We'll wait.
They had a job fair today for the teachers that are out of the DISD, and guess who showed up? Hina Hosa decides to walk in. They're like, of all the people that are not welcome today, you'd be number one.
Is there audio?
No, there's no audio.
Anything yet on YouTube?
Not yet. I'm sure it's coming.
All right, did someone tell him he was going into somewhere else?
No, really. No, this is a superintendent's meeting.
Safest place on earth.
Yeah, you just go in there, and it's going to be like a consultant for other superintendents around the country. They're all big fans. Go ahead and go in there. Chihuahua.
The well-attended job fair called Destination Safe Landing is currently taking place at the Dallas Convention Center. Wow. And job seekers were surprised to see Hina at the fair. You know what? Maybe they popped him, and he was in there looking for a gig.
No, I think Dan's right. This was a screw job. No, seriously. You go in there.
Okay.
It's a party.
A party?
It's to celebrate the job that you've done with DISD.
Well,
you go in there and have a
roll.
Back donga. How long did he stay? How long was he able to stay?
They said about a half hour.
The boy must be fast.
I believe probably his people said, look, you're creating a disturbance. Once you go
I want to know how he's able to stay in there for half a minute.
Yeah, because at that point, the disturbance has already been made.
Well, he knows it's going to be a disturbance. That's why he was surrounded by people. He knows he's not going to be welcome.
How many teachers were at that job fair that lost their job because Hina Hosa couldn't keep tabs on his budget?
They said 3.
That's enough to get him
300.
So how do you stay in there for a half an hour?
Where do you go? I mean, what is your point? Just run. Hey, look who's got a job. looky. I'm taking a break right now from my job.
I figured since it was a job fair, that's not Hispanic, is it?
That's close enough.
Since it's a job fair,
yes,
I would come in and show you what one looks like.
Something you don't have, and you don't have, and you don't have.
I have a job. You don't. So it's probably in your best interest to stay here.
Yes.
Am I beaches? I don't know who talked him into this. You don't want to give him credit for going in because that was going to do absolutely nothing but remind everybody why they were there.
The one guy we don't want to see. Well, today won't be too bad as long as he doesn't. Oh my God! Don't turn around.
Excuse me. Does anyone have 85 mil on them? No. Oh, that's right. This is a job fair. Adios, losers. All right, stay in touch.
My break is over.
I have some chiclets. What, Dan?
I was going to say, let's assume he meant to go there and knew where he was going.
Okay.
Sure.
Who said? All right, you can finish it now.
I really didn't have to, but
who on his advisory board said
it's a good idea? No, really, go. It's good.
It's a good idea.
Again,
it's bueno. You go first.
Well, normally you people go ahead of me, remember?
No,
when I go to you guys lead.
You go first. No, and I'll stay out here, and I'll keep the cell phone, and I'll go ahead and push 9, 1. And when you come flying out, I'll push the next 1. See?
Right.
Because you'll be in fuego.
That's just so arrogant.
Yeah, what are you going to accomplish? What, really? None of these people want to see you, talk to you, or hear anything you have to say.
In the news story, does it mention anything that he said? Did he address the crowd?
It doesn't say. It just says...
Was he constantly in motion?
He probably addressed. It was more on the lines of, please stop.
Just days after hundreds of Dallas public school teachers and their staff lost their jobs to a budget shortfall, came the opportunities for new jobs. A well-attended job fair, I'd already told you that part, but the day got off to a rocky start when job seekers were surprised to see Ellis at the
They threw
fair.
rocks at him?
I don't even think that the crowd would have been amiable had he come in and said, all right, this is my fault. I wanted to take this moment to apologize to all of you people who have lost their jobs, and thank you all because I still have mine, which would not have been possible if I had to keep paying you.
Some likened it to rubbing salt in the wound, obviously, especially as some former employees initially were denied access to the job fair. Basically, if you didn't sign their resignation form, they weren't going to let you come to the job fair.
So it's not really
follow their rules.
Hostage or blackmail, but it's
kind of is. I mean, it's
extortion.
Yeah, sign this, or you can't come to the job fair for all the teachers. Admit that you're
admit that you're what?
I would say
I got fired. I got laid off. You stopped paying me. Why should I have to sign a piece of paper that says I no longer work for the DIC? You guys have already seen short of that.
A lot of companies do that. It's an exit interview situation, and you have to sign saying you went through the exit interview. And a lot of them went, I'm not signing anything for you people. Nothing. I'm out of here. I'll go get my stuff, and I'm out. But I'm not signing your paperwork. And then they went, okay, well, then in that case, you can't come to the job fair.
Obviously, there's got to be some type of liability issue that they're worried about. I don't get why you would have to sign a piece of paper. You've already been terminated. As a teacher, I got screwed around because you flunked math, and now I can't go to the job fair because I won't sign your petty HR paperwork.
They said about 2 hours later they actually let those people back in, but initially they didn't let them in.
Oh, can you imagine being one of those people, and then you see Hinojosa walking up?
Rocky start. I mean, a rocky start.
Luckily, I brought my bag of them.
You've just been standing here swinging them for half an hour.
Man, I wish that Hinojosa. Well, I'll be damned.
Dios mío. How many coupons to play this? All right. Oh, God. Line 2. Have you seen that in the news, or is this the first time you've heard about this?
No, that's the first time I've heard about it.
Yes, James.
Hey, boss. The last night on the news, they said they charged them $35 a person to go to the job fair.
If that's true, you popped all these people, then you're going to have a job fair, and you're going to charge cover?
Yeah, so he was probably there trying to pick up the cash.
I don't know how you...
I've never heard that at a job fair.
Most of these job fairs, they charge people if it's something that they're doing on a specialty.
Well, if it's a job fair that's open to everybody, then you got to pay for the conference hall, whatever they run out. So that money's got to come from someplace. But DISD, you already lost $85 million. You can spiff these people $35 a head.
All right, so that's what they were reporting last night, and I talked to somebody on I'm a mail carrier, and they said that they weren't going because of the money that they have to pay.
All right, thanks. Well, the downside is you really don't know how many people there, the employers, that really could have helped them out.
Well, but
that's going way beyond of just being a dick.
If you're a teacher, you should get in for free. Other people that want to attend, different story.
It was only for the teachers. The DISD specifically set up this job fair for the... Do I have that right?
Yes.
For these teachers that they just popped.
We're going to charge you to get in. Your what?
That'd be $35.
I don't got a job.
It's $35.
I don't have a job.
Well, go get a job and come back with the $35. Do you have a job?
No.
Do you have $99?
No.
No Kia.
Hate this game.
I got no comments because that sounds like something that I would do. You're fired. I'm going to set up a seminar to get you a job.
Thank God.
You're going to give me $50 before you can get in. And you know what? Inside that door, there's 300 people willing to hire your ass. You got $35?
No.
And you'll not be getting in.
I'm out of work because of you.
As long as you stay over there without your $35, you're not going to be employed. It's up to you. Just through this door, all your wildest dreams. Look at all these fabulous employers. Now, you go put on your Gumby costume. When you come back, we'll let you in.
At least that guy whose fault this isn't here. Well, I'll be damned.
Hola, amigos! On deck. Who's unemployed, Hans? Where are my hellraisers? I'm stunned that story doesn't have something where it ended quite horrifically.
No, I read you the whole thing. I read the whole story.
What? What is line 2, Alfie? Is that the teacher thing again?
Exactly. He's saying that the reason that teachers don't want to sign the quitting document is so...
Resignation?
Yes, thank you. Is so DISD won't have to pony up for unemployment claims.
I got it. Yeah, if you quit, I guess you can't draw unemployment because you quit.
But I didn't quit. Resignation.
If you signed the resignation form,
that's absurd.
Then you did. If that's accurate.
No way. Oh, that's the dickiest thing ever known to man. If you make me sign this piece of paper so I can't get it. Because, I'm pissed off. It's not even me.
You'll sign this that says you quit. You'll get no unemployment. We're having a job fair. No checks. We're not taking your checks. You got no job.
That's beyond belief if that's true. That cannot be true.
Screw the rocks. Chihuahuas.
And you're not just doing this to anybody. You're doing it to teachers.
Teachers who
obviously really give a rat's ass about the kids, or they wouldn't suffer through smart aleck kids, violence in the schools, jacked up pay, and now getting popped. You're doing this to educators.
People that have given their whole life. And I watched, like I said, the one thing I will say about my ex-wife, teacher, gave her life to it. She spent money and time and energy, and God knows never made any money at it.
I was about to say, these are people you already underpaid, and you just screwed him over. God, I'm with JD. I want to go beat his ass.
We must not be hearing this right. It can't be. It can't be. That's too jacked up.
The resignation thing makes... I'm not saying it happened because I don't know the entire story, and we don't like to venture out in areas that we don't know, see?
I understand.
If that's accurate, that's a screw job. And if you got to sign that to be able to get into the job fair, that's another screw job. And if you're charging a cover, you got yourself a trifecta.
I'm just hoping that we're not hearing the whole story.
And let's say all of that's true. If you're a current teacher in DISD, what do you think their plans are, staying with the district?
None. Zero. I'd start immediately looking for somebody next year.
Because some of these teachers had been with the district for more than just a few months. These weren't all the new hires, right?
Oh, no. I mean, some teachers they put into early retirement or agreed to do early retirement, which I don't even know how that works because the state, or it used to be, there's an equation.
You stop working now, and you get nothing.
Well, I don't like this plan.
Well, that's early retirement.
This is a screw job.
You retired from your career.
Yeah.
We don't pay you if you don't come to work.
I didn't retire. You told me to go home. You fired me.
We like to call it retirement, especially when the state's involved.
Now sign this where you don't get any benefits.
And on your way out, would
Yes.
you like this little sculpture of a frog that I made?
No!
You sure?
Yeah, actually, yes.
It may come in handy.
Yes.
Come there.
Come to think of it.
All right, you ready to start news in?
Sure.
Okay. All right, Alfie, really quick, what's line 3? Chloe, it's still hot in here. No wind, no movement. Warm. En fuego. I'm uncomfortable. Actually, it's cold, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm chilly.
What is line 3?
He's claiming he's a DISD employee and that this is just the beginning as far as layoffs go, is what he's saying.
I think we said that yesterday just out of speculation, because if they missed that big a clump of money initially, you don't know that they found everything.
No, the numbers don't work.
Alfie, what's his name?
Jason.
Yes, Jason.
Hey, I work downtown in the central staff, and the story is that they're supposed to be another round of layoffs in January.
Now, how are they going to continue to spread these other teachers thin enough to cover all the students?
We're not. We're short everywhere. We got people displaced all over the place.
I don't understand how the school district... Are you a teacher?
Yeah. I may not be now after talking to you, but yeah.
Well, they don't know who you are. Well, how is it the DISD is going to be able to function if not only you got all the 200-300 that they've already gotten rid of, and you're going to have more supposedly in January? How do you compensate for that?
We don't know. That's the whole thing. You know, the slice idea.
All right, so you're still employed with the DISD. Do you have any plans on staying there?
The problem is, as a teacher, there's problems all around our area. Lancaster has a deficit. Fort Worth supposedly has a deficit. So forth and so on. So if you're going to look to get another teaching job, you probably have to leave the state.
There's got to be an ISD in North Texas someplace where the administrators actually have gone to school. All right. Well, I'm sorry you're going through this, Jason.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Well, the people that are left, that leaves them every single day wondering, what are we going to spend at Christmas? Don't overdo, because God knows if we're going to have a job come January. That's just a lovely umbrella to live under.
That's radio.
I totally understand. I was just getting ready to say we sort of have that going on.
You would at least think they would do it, and it sounds screwy, but do it, or at least give them the heads up before Christmas when they go on Christmas break. That at least gives them a month to maybe go try to find something else.
Well, these other teachers theoretically got the heads up. You knew somebody was going to get popped. They delayed it a couple of days. You didn't know who was going to get it, but you knew it was coming. You can't really do anything about it because it all happened in one movement.
Yeah, one day. You just bring your stuff down to the office. Well, I'll be damned.
I'm stunned that the state hasn't taken over the DISD, especially if that's true, that more layoffs are coming in January.
Which means you're probably right, and there's more money. There's going to be a bigger deficit than what we're talking about now. I mean, how is DISD just... Has it been since Linus Wright that district ran well?
Kid with piano?
No.
Dan, that's not a promo. Write it down. Make no notes. You didn't really hear about the demise of the DISD until that chick was the superintendent. I can't think of her name. They were already having budget issues then, and she throws this big party where she comes flying in on some kind of...
like a back loader or whatever it is. Yeah, a tractor of some type. And she also bought a bunch of furniture for her home on the DISD budget. That's when you first heard, hey, there may be some problems. And since then, damn.
Yeah, she's in the pen, I believe.
Really?
I think so. Because I think it was more than... I believe, if I remember correctly, that she had also... They found out she had been...
doing other things.
Yeah.
Okay. So how dandy. We go from Linus, that little kid with the blanket with the dirt on him.
No.
Do we need a break?
Yes.
All right. Don't want to take any of those? Now stop with the dirt comment. Tell them to hang on. We'll be back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
What? I looked at it again. What I missed?
I closed. Being a dick.
What were you doing?
I'm hopped up on this energy drink stuff.
Okay. But obviously,
so I'm a little antsy.
Okay. But you seem to be in a great mood, though. So it's working for you.
Yeah.
I almost want to try it. I don't like energy drinks, but I'm afraid it'll make me jittery. Doesn't do that to you at all?
Dan, have you gotten that out of this?
Red Bull always did.
I just feel an extra little kick in the pants, so I enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay. It's not, I ain't saying the brand name until they start giving me cash.
But then
until then, it's probably the most fascinating energy drink I've ever had in my entire life.
Okay. very, very nice. I may try one if I can have one from you.
If you're not,
I don't know. I'm running low.
Are you?
If you're not used to it, start in a small amount.
Okay.
You got 4 cases.
Oh.
I know, but I'm going through them at a peppy rate. And the bad thing is, the more you drink, the more antsy you get, the more you have.
They'll send more.
I don't know that.
I promise you, they'll keep you stocked up.
They sent them for me to try to see if something I wanted to endorse. Absolutely.
So far, you like it.
But I'm not going to say the name until I get my money.
Fair enough. I'll try.
Best energy drink I've ever had.
God, now here come the emails. Don't email me and ask, please. Hey, I know Russ didn't want to say it, but what's the name of that energy drink? I gotta have it.
Mm-mm. Sorry, your life will have to have a complete void until they give me my money. What else on hold, Alfie?
It's about DISD.
Which one?
Line 5.
Okay. Yes, Brent.
Hey, Russell. Hey, Grand Dragon. How y'all doing today?
Stop it.
Say hello to the man.
Hello.
Just another point about DISD that I really hadn't heard brought out on the air. I'm not saying Hinojosa is not a complete douchebag, because he may be, and he may be the issue, but another point is that the legislature in 2006 froze funding at the attendance rate of 2006. So schools are funded based on how many kids they have enrolled. So there's been no increase in funding since 2006. Even if a district has grown by thousands of kids, they don't get any more money today than they did in 06.
All right, fair enough. So you knew that your funding was frozen in 06. Why would you hire 600 teachers knowing that you didn't have the cash for them?
Agreed.
Okay, thanks.
There's no sense to any of this other than they screwed up. And the fact that they leave the guy in who did the screwing up is amazing.
Obviously, there's something that we're not privy to, because the school board, if all this was accurate and it was all on Hinojosa's head, right, they would have popped him at his performance review. I don't know how the state funding comes down. I don't know if the school year has to start, you do your first attendance count, and then you send that to the state, and they go, okay, here's how much money we're going to give you. That wouldn't really work, because you got to be prepared for that.
It shouldn't on paper. And but they've never been like this.
Is any of that right, Trey?
I've heard the funding freeze, but DISD just hadn't grown by the numbers we're talking about. I mean, they were trying to I know the original intent was to get their student-to-teacher ratios back down to, I think, what the state considered an acceptable level, because they've been way off. But obviously, and there's so much more to the story, because even the salaries of the teachers they laid off, it doesn't account for $65 million. And there's something.
Why does it go from 65 to 85? Because I keep hearing both numbers thrown at me.
My understanding is initially it was $65 million, but now because of having to pay these teachers at least, I think, through the first half of this year, it comes up to adds another $20 million to it.
All right. What is line 10?
He has a warning about all your energy drinks.
Oh. Yeah, Scott.
Hey, what's up, boss man? Hey, my friend actually had a problem with drinking. He drank like 3 a day. I don't know how many you're drinking, but his prostate swelled up like elephantitis, and he had to get surgery on it.
I haven't had that problem. In fact, I've had an erection since last Tuesday.
Well, I will be drinking your drink then.
I can't tell you of all the benefits that I've gotten from this energy drink, and I can't tell you because they're not paying me yet.
Imagine they're rushing a check over right now. Will you pay the man? Mm-hmm. Pay the man. Mm-hmm.
You like to see my penis?
No, I will not. Again, I'd like to see your penis.
It's ready for business.
I've seen it before. No.
Obviously, it didn't make that.
No, No!
Think of a mark on your forehead when I showed it to you.
No. I've seen it way too many times.
You're so nonchalant about it.
Well, it's been 30 years. I've been seeing it off and on for about 3 decades. No.
Ah, come on, man. Look at my wing.
I'm not going to look at any. No.
Right down here. Hey, look at this, you fag nut.
I know where it is. I know where it is. Fag nut. What?
Let me knock off a piece of that.
No.
Come on. I'm tired of screwing fat chicks. Ain't no more flap stabbing going on here.
Come on, JD. I must want you.
No.
Yeah, man.
I don't like it.
I put a little cowboy hat on my penis and a little neckerchief around it.
Absolutely no interest in you and your little...
I know you like to role play.
I don't like role and play with an old man.
Let me get you in the papoose.
No.
No. All right. You ready to start news then?
Yeah.
Okay. Any more of those, Alfie?
I think we may have already gone over this before, but line 4.
How am I going to know if you don't tell me?
It's about the ISD having to pay off Hinojosa.
Okay. Well, he may have a contract. So if they pop him...
There's got to be a way to avoid a contract, though.
Yeah, it's called you suck clause.
Unless he has committed some act of moral turpitude, there may not be a way out. Here's a contract. You screw up. We're just going to have to eat it.
Well, the teachers, didn't they have contracts?
I don't know.
I believe they do. I believe they signed contracts. Well, at least when my ex-wife worked, they had a contract every year.
I believe contracted teachers, I think it's a yearly. I think. It's not like a
all right, too much speculation. Thank you, though. All right, 4:30, Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Verizon Wireless, where Clo will be this Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. in Garland. That's 5255 the Bush Freeway.
What I missed now? I looked down, and everybody's laughing.
Dan started the news. I'm having more energy drink.
Well, why are they laughing?
Would you like to watch me drink it?
Sure.
Oh. It's very, like the Captain Morgan pose that they do in the commercials.
You want a little Imus in you?
I don't want any Imus in me. I don't know. God. No.
Okay. Go ahead, Dan.
Tuesday, October 21st, 2008. Birthdays today. Jeremy Miller turns 32. Do you remember him?
That little slick kid from Home Improvement?
Older show.
Oh. Chip Douglas from My Three Sons?
Newer show.
I'm out.
Yeah, it was Ben from Growing Pains. Carrie Fisher turns 52. Patty Davis turns 56. Of course, daughter of Ronald and Nancy Reagan.
Did she pose nude?
Yeah, Playboy.
Yeah. Nancy?
No. Daughter. God.
Judge Judy turns 66. Manfred Mann is 68. And, of course, Whitey Ford turns 80. And Tamara...
Who's Whitey Ford?
Baseball Hall of Famer.
All right. Was he white?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes they...
Throw you a curveball?
Yeah.
Really? You're going to chuckle at that? Tamara Detroit is, today's her birthday, but she passed away back in 1990.
Who was that?
She was actually the 31-inch tall actress who played E.T.
I saw real?
I didn't know there was a real person in there. I just thought it was a robot. I did. It's like E.T.
Your comment's stupider than mine.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know the person in there.
I didn't. There was only a couple feet.
Hey, went over to Central Casting. Got a illegal alien.
I didn't know there was a real person in the E.T. costume.
You thought it was a puppet?
Yeah. That was a puppet.
Did you see it walk around?
Yeah, but they can do that.
This was back in the early 80s.
Well, they could be a mechanical puppet.
Then it's not a puppet, it's a robot.
It could have been a robot.
We didn't have that technology in the early 80s.
Oh, hell, we did.
We don't have that now.
Robots that run around? Yeah, we do.
Robots that run like this?
I'm so glad someone did it.
Now that I see it, you may be right.
Stop it, Dan.
I'm sorry. If you've seen the episode of Family Guy, you'd be with me.
I don't know what that is.
With 2 weeks and 1 day until Election Day, the new national poll of likely voters suggests the race for the White House may be tightening up. Did you just drink that with your hand behind your head?
Yeah.
Cool. In a CNN Opinion Research Corporation survey released Monday, 51%.
Hey, that's why I've been more stupid.
No.
Lately.
So now you're going to say your drink that you're going to get all this fabulous money for making you stupid.
I just mean random.
Yeah, it's been random, but it's been fun. It's a fun
A little more moronic.
It's been
ethereal.
But it's been fun.
Out there.
Yeah.
Lowbrow.
No.
Retarded.
Well, I was going to go there.
Had somebody come up to the shop when we were doing band practice there on Saturday. He said, I don't know what it is you've changed in your diet, but you guys have been absolutely retarded for 2 weeks. It was a compliment.
Oh, it was a compliment. Well, you're having fun. You're drinking your drink.
It all comes from this energy drink.
Oh, God.
Which is absolutely fabulous.
There's all kinds of things for you.
And has no name.
But as soon as the check gets here,
maybe 50 grand, I'll tell you what it is.
Don't email me. I ain't telling you either.
ChettyRyan1053@hotmail.com.
God, no. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even see the label from
Yeah, that's it.
I'll tell you off there.
I don't want to know.
But now you do.
It's in your head. Try and shake it.
So glad I plugged my ears.
Go ahead, Dan.
So, yes, in a CNN Opinion Research Corporation survey released
Hold
Monday.
on. Line 3. Yes, Mary.
They could do stuff like that back in the 80s because the Muppet movie came out around then and Kermit was riding a bike.
Okay. I'm wrong.
Okay. Other people have found that drink.
51% of likely voters questioned Friday through Sunday back Barack Obama for president, with 46% supporting John McCain. The 5-point advantage for Obama is down from 8 points that he had held over McCain in the last poll.
You guys are idiots. Back in the early 80s, they had frogs on Schwinn's. Pumping that pig. Go ahead.
I'm trying. One reason behind the tightening of the race appears to be a drop in the number of people who think McCain, if elected, will mostly carry out President Bush's policies.
And McCain's done all he could to try and distance from that. Not bashing on the current administration, but he just said, I'm not Bush. I've got other ideas. I can see where we are, and it's not really something I want to hook my trailer up to, so I'm going to make some changes.
Now, the current Obama commercials are all about that. They're all, he's not Bush, but, and then they run video of McCain going, I voted for President with President Bush 90% of the time. 90% of the time. Good God.
Good Lord.
What? He's doing something right. They did a poll today, released one today out of Florida. McCain has actually regained the lead to 49-48.
You're still, for all practical purposes, it's a dead heat. Because even with the Gallup thing, it's always plus minus 2 or 3%.
Right.
And not all those people are going to vote. Some of them just want to go along with what's the big fad, and that's going for Obama. It doesn't mean they're actually going to take the time to go to the polls.
Oh, you're right. And McCain said all along, I'd rather be down a couple. It's going to maybe make people that wouldn't vote come out. Maybe some Republicans that thought we had it handled, like in Texas. Hey, why bother? He's going to handle Texas. I'm still going to vote.
And technically, Bush, leading up to the day of election, was behind Kerry in 2004 in the polls, and then he won by 3 million votes. So,
okay.
Send Biden out some more. I heard somebody sent me an email yesterday saying, Biden's had brain surgery, so what they're doing really is they're putting him out and making him say these things that are crazy, and when they get elected, he's going to swap VPs.
Can you do that after you're already in? Well, I guess Biden could come out and go, he doesn't have brain damage.
Biden could come out and go, by the way, I'm a loopy. I can't serve. I did find that audio, by the way. It's bad audio, but the audio of him going, mark my words, it's number 175. Mark my words, bad. Obama gets elected. Bad things are in store.
What guy?
175.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So there's going to be a lot of tough decisions Brock's going to have to make. A lot of very tough decisions, including on foreign policy. And here's the point I want to make. Mark my words.
Shush.
He's talking again.
That's where one of the aides needs to come up with a vice presidential shovel and knock him forward, and then say something like, Senator Biden has vertigo and he'll have to leave.
It strikes him from time to time. Normally comes right after mark my words.
He's far too dizzy to talk.
Mark my words. It will not be 6 months before the world tests Barack Obama like they did John Kennedy. The world is looking.
Okay, so far he's not really into a bad area. He just said the world's going to test Barack. Hasn't said how. So far this could have a happy ending.
We're about to elect a brilliant 47-year-old president of the United States of America.
He's only 47? All right.
Remember I said standing here, you don't remember anything else I said. Watch, we're going to have an international crisis, a generated crisis, to test the mettle of this guy. And he's going to have to make some really tough. I don't know what the decision's going to be, but I promise you it will occur. As a student,
I don't know what the decision's going to be because they stopped telling me stuff about 3 months ago.
I have no clue what's going to happen. It's going to be bad, though. Write it down. Put it on your calendar.
In history, and having served with 7 presidents, I guarantee you it's going to happen.
Thanks, Joe. Yeah, back to the limo.
Monumental disasters. 6 months. And don't say a word to me when it happens. Because I was here to give you the heads up.
He actually goes on to say at some point, it's not in this clip, it says, but Obama's up for the task. He's got a spine of steel.
So if you actually go back and play all of this out, what he's saying is, if you stick McCain in there, the world's not really going to test him because they think it's going to be the same Bush policies. So we would be safe, but we would be complacent. And really, there's no forward momentum in complacency.
Okay. I don't pick up the banana. I just think, why doesn't somebody just take his scripts and only let him read off of the scripts? I mean, this is
He's
obviously
been in politics for 30 years.
Easily.
Obviously,
this is not the first.
He can speak. He can get elected. He's done it more than once. The man's can't be a total buffoon.
You want to play the list of things he said? Jobs. That's a 3-letter word.
Stand up, Chuck.
Oh, God bless you. I forgot. Always the wheelchair is paralyzed, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I am paralyzed. I'd love to stand up. I've been trying to for 27 years.
Well, maybe today's the day.
Yeah. Get up, kick your legs.
I can't do it.
Maybe it's just a cramp.
Thanks for pointing out.
Maybe they just fell asleep.
No, I'm pretty much paralyzed.
When was the last time you tried?
Yeah. 27 years?
Lazy ass.
Maybe today's the day. Go ahead, get up. I have confidence in you. I thought wrong.
Because crip is a 3-letter word.
Trey, what would be the reason that Obama would pick somebody like Joe Biden?
Long time in the Senate, good foreign policy. Got a son that serves in Iraq.
But he doesn't do well domestically.
Or locally.
Talking to anybody.
He definitely has his gaffes, but
to me, this would be one of the biggest ones. You're telling me that if you get somebody in the White House that's young, looks inexperienced, doesn't really have a long history in the Senate, that we're going to be in a situation where the rest of the world is going to say, let's go see what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
That would concern me if I was an undecided voter.
Absolutely.
Because what he's saying is, because of McCain's association with Bush and the Republican Party, we already know what the Republicans are capable of, so we're not going to dick with them.
Yes, absolutely.
That's where, to me, Biden messed up. You have from both sides, especially Republicans. Lieberman said it a few months ago, saying that history has shown that when a new president comes in, he is tested. And Lieberman's on McCain's side, and he said, I just think McCain's better suited to do that than, say, Barack Obama or Hillary or whatever it was at the time. So both sides have used that. It's just Biden, for whatever dumbass reason, left out, no matter who takes office, more than likely this will happen.
And that would be the biggest way to save that is any new president that's come in is going to be tested. Obama is where I would put my money. I don't know why, but that's where I would stick my cash.
Well, again, that would have saved this.
But don't stand in front of an audience and give me a money-back guarantee that we're going to be attacked in 6 months.
Promise you. And I was your buddy. I was there for you. I will be hiding.
I'm going to go crawl up Lincoln's nose and Mount Rushmore. You guys can sit here.
God, Jory, that's the worst thing. Hypothetically, Obama wins. 6 months down the line, something happens. A Biden stands up from somewhere and says, I told you.
Who's a retard now?
Oh, you're still a retard.
Yeah. How about them bombs? Those 9-letter words.
Come on, Bomb.
I got 9 letters for you. Bomb. Do we need a break?
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
I've got 2 tickets to paradise. I've got 2 tickets to paradise.
We are Dallas-Fort Worth's most listened to talk station. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Daniel. Ready?
Damn. Yes, I am ready.
All right.
All right, traffic this time around brought to us by Don Davis Auto. Right now in Dallas, I-30 eastbound at 2nd Avenue. You have a disabled vehicle on the right shoulder, slowing things down. Also, Dallas, 35 southbound at Oak Lawn. You have a disabled vehicle in the left center lane. And, of course, that's already making that area worse than it usually is. And also, Dallas, 635 eastbound before Hillcrest. You have an accident in the HOV and the left lanes, which even makes that rush hour area much, much worse. So far, Tarrant County looking fairly smooth, just normal slowdowns in their usual trouble spots. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. 62 for the low tonight. Then we have a storm coming through tomorrow, and the low pressure area actually going to be into the 60s. Then the 40s for the lows on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So enjoy it today. It's some partly cloudy and 80 now at Live 105.3.
All right. We actually get into news?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Did you do a legal ID, Chloe?
Yes.
4:58. Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Thank you, Russ. As the presidential campaigns enter their final days, Alaska Governor Sarah Palin is getting the rock star treatment, drawing much bigger crowds than her running mate, Senator John McCain. But it's still a mystery whether the Palin factor will drive enough conservatives to the polls to offset Senator Barack Obama's gains with independent voters. During her stops in battleground states, Palin has continued her role as the main attack dog. She continues to rip into the Democratic ticket, suggesting that Obama and Biden plan to raise the taxes of those making over $250,000, reeks of socialism. She says Barack Obama calls it spreading the wealth. Joe Biden calls higher taxes patriotic. Joe the plumber said it sounded to him.
At least between Obama and Biden, he got a better sound clip out of that.
Absolutely.
It doesn't sound like socialism if you say it's patriotic.
It's the American way. We share as Americans. We share our wealth.
True Americans, true patriots, want to take care of others.
When we're down and out, we do help everybody.
So what we'll do is we'll actually come and we'll take all your cash and we'll give it to the poors.
Wait a minute, I didn't hear that part of it.
That's still part of being a patriot.
No, I don't.
You work really hard, you got a lot of money, you earn everything that you have, and then we come take it away.
I don't like that last part, though.
Well, then don't listen.
I'm going to vote.
That's probably the best spin I've heard out of that campaign.
Patriot.
On taxing the upper echelon and then spreading it around. It's patriotic. It's American. It's waving the flag. It's a finger in your pee hole.
When we're down, we rise up and we help each other get back up. That's kind of
No, we don't. Because if we did, you wouldn't have to have publicly funded social programs. You'd have enough charity groups to be able to take care of everything.
We want it
but because we don't like it and we're not patriotic, you're going to take it away from me. If I really wanted you to have it, I'd spiff you a few extra grand every time I sent my taxes in. But I don't want you to have it, and I don't want you to give it to somebody else.
I want you to have it because I've seen how you spend the other money. I got proof of you guys not doing a great job.
That's the easiest way to take Biden's statement and squash that flat. No, we don't like giving to everybody else. We like to go out, earn it, hang on to it and enjoy quality of life, the American dream. For me to go and earn it and then you come take it is not what I was actually dreaming about.
That's what Palin keeps pushing in all her stops. It's like, no, the American dream actually is working hard and keeping your own cash. It's not about you take it from me and give it to everybody else.
What is it, Dan?
Oh, Dan's.
Say it. Both sides stupid. They already do that. Palin's a moron. Oh, they're going to come take all your money. Lady, we already do that. It's not like they just created this out of nothing.
Just like Dan's capsulized analysis. Both sides stupid.
They are.
There. Let's sit on that. You're right. We've said it before.
Well, the thing that just kills me with this whole election thing is both sides
are stupid.
Yes. They're trying to play to the independents.
Well, of course.
I am one, and you both suck.
Are you obviously going to vote Obama?
Why would you say obviously?
Well, because...
Just because I think Palin is a dangerous person to have anywhere near the White House?
Okay, but Biden, on the other hand, I mean, you're talking about...
He may be stupid, but...
Don't. Because I'm not going to go back and explain who Charlie Callis is again.
Classic. Yeah, but now that we all get it, it's 10 times better.
Well, I made that reference when Johnny was up here Friday night with the dogs from the animal shelter, and was it the dog with the tooth sticking out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That I said looked like Charlie Callis. Nobody got it but JD.
I got it.
And I'm sure nobody listening got it. But I couldn't help myself.
Well, when you pull the video up, everybody in the room
Well, then if you go and look, then you know who Charlie Callis is. Yeah. But until you've done that, that's about as esoteric as I can get. And I should back away from things like that.
We got an email kind of similar to what Dan's saying about the election. Russ and crew can't wait for this stupid election to be over. Every time I turn on the radio or watch TV, the candidates and pundits are blowing things out of proportion, taking things out of context, blaming both sides for problems that we're all responsible for. Biden saying Obama would be tested early in his administration is no different than right-wingers are saying about Biden's questions Obama's readiness. About Biden questioning Obama's readiness. They say that because they leave out everything Biden...
We're all confused.
Basically,
you don't know basically because you couldn't read it the first time. Let me see that. I can't wait for this election to be over. Every time I turn on the radio or watch television, the candidates and pundits are blowing things out of proportion, taking things out of context, and blaming both sides for problems we're all responsible for. Biden saying Obama would be tested early in his administration is no different. Right-wingers are saying Biden questions Obama's readiness. They say that because they leave out everything Biden said, which includes Obama is up to the task. This whole process just, I don't understand it either. I got the last line. The entire. You gonna shut up? Sure. The last line said the entire process makes me sick, and that's all I've harped on since this started. I don't like the process. Just have some type of lottery. It's not going to change anything. Or put Obama and McCain in some type of cage match.
I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just get it. You're right. And that's all you can see. Even the late night shows, Entertainment Tonight. You cannot escape it. Everywhere, it's the election thing.
And that's the only reason that I'm talking about it is you can't get anything else on the news. And I can only have so many explosions and chasing you, John, with a bowl full of a big man's turds.
You can only do so much of that. Thank you.
You're going to have to focus on something a little more contemporary.
A couple of weeks from now, it'll all be over, and then we can argue about the election and how it was screwed up and how Acorn skewed the voting and how Florida can't vote and hanging chads. I can't wait. I just can't wait.
Why can't Florida vote?
No.
You mean from Good Times?
No. Florida screwed up never mind, the state.
All right, go ahead, Dan.
Okay. So anyway, will Palin factor help McCain? No. Prosecutors in the case of a missing Florida toddler who is presumed dead said Tuesday they have dropped child neglect charges against Kaylee Anthony's mother. They will continue, however, to prosecute Casey Marie Anthony on first-degree murder and other charges outlined in the homicide indictment brought against her by a grand jury last week.
Are they dropping the child neglect charges because there's a predisposition that the child is still alive?
No, I just think they're just dropping that because they're going after the big charge. But the state attorney general's office in Orange County explained that the neglect offense was dropped from the case because it was filed on the premise that Kaylee was still alive. So yes. Like that.
Yeah, all right.
As the investigation progressed and it became clear that the evidence proved that the child was deceased, that's what his statement went on to say.
So where do they stand now? Have they released any more information? Because I haven't seen anything in a couple of days. Short of now they filed homicide or murder, whatever the charges are. I don't get dropping the child neglect. Leave it on there, just in case. Just in case she shows up.
I suppose. Obviously, they have some reason to do it. Maybe they want to hang back on that one and just leave it in their back pocket.
You can always probably come back to that later.
Yeah.
I was going to say maybe that'd be like, I think you've talked about that with Everett before. They drop that charge, do the first degree. That doesn't work.
But they screw that up.
Yeah.
They got her on 7. I mean, she charged with 7 counts, including just homicide. So I imagine they're going to get her on something. And I think you're right, because the neglect charge assumes the kid's alive, and I think everyone knows.
Well, if she shows up, then you can still go back and slap her with that one. And Everett said there have been court cases in the past. They were actually able to convict people of murder, even though that you have no corpse. So maybe they got enough smoking evidence to go ahead and take her to court. Obviously, she's already gone before the grand jury, right?
Yeah, they already indicted her.
Okay, well, they got enough to go to trial.
So the next time we'll hear anything is when the trial starts.
But the problem is, they keep focusing. You hear in the interviews with law enforcement, maybe she'll just tell us where the body is. No. I would keep a wrap on any statements like that, because you're telling Casey, obviously they want to know where that body is. That's important to this case.
So that, yeah.
We don't care if she's dead. We don't care, because we've got the mom, and we're going to convict her on murder. Leave out the rest of this. If she'll just tell us, then we'll make a deal. Well, if I did it, I'm not going to tell you anything, because obviously you want to negotiate, and I don't want to.
And her lawyers are telling her just that. Hey, keep it shut, because they don't have enough, or they wouldn't be asking.
And just in case anyone's forgot, I still think the bitch did it.
Well, okay.
What, Trey?
The one thing they did say is that since she's been locked up, she's not allowed phone calls or family visits or pretty much anything. So maybe they're trying to isolate her completely.
Who left her family would talk to her anyway, the way she spoke to them on the phone. Get down here. You give me that phone number, and I don't want to talk to you people. Don't be coming down here.
Yeah. Don't you even come down here when they arraign me. All right, then.
You got it. The brother was like, or whoever the guy on the phone was, hey, you're making it really hard for everybody to be behind you here when you're being such a
gash.
Yes, that word.
But that was the first night she got arrested. Hell, they took her back, and her mom's defending her and all this other crap.
All right. Good, Dan.
A United Airlines pilot was arrested in a jet's cockpit minutes before takeoff Sunday on suspicion of being drunk. Hundreds of stunned passengers watched.
All right, John, explain to me how this happens.
This happens because he's an alcoholic.
Anytime there's any type of airline disaster or something falls out of a plane and cold cocks somebody, you say things like that happen. Flames out of a jet engine. That's just one of the logistics of having things that run with fuel.
Those happen.
All right. So how did this pilot get all fueled up?
Well, he again probably busted the 8-hour bottle to throttle rule, and
did he blow?
Where did it go? I don't see where it said that he actually blew. But what happened? Hundreds of stunned passengers watched police march the 44-year-old man off the Boeing 777. The UA flight to San Francisco was delayed at Heathrow for almost 3 hours while a replacement co-pilot was found.
You have just pissed away a multi-million-dollar career, because nobody will ever hire you again, period. I mean, he'll be lucky to fly canceled checks at night.
So they did say that
he blew the breathalyzer, and he said, and
say what his BAC was?
It didn't say what the BAC was.
It just said he was arrested at 9 a.m. on board flight 955 after failing a breathalyzer. He was bailed in order to return to Heathrow.
Well, how did they arrest him?
What do you mean, how?
They actually catch him taxiing?
No, he was in the airplane preparing to. That's normally where they get him. If somebody smells
you can't get a DWI if you just stand there and not going anywhere.
In the cockpit preparing for takeoff, it's clear your intention.
You have no idea what my intent was.
Your intention is to fly this airplane to America from London.
I'm warming it up.
For who?
The guy that's coming in to replace me because I'm fried.
Well, we'll all just sit here and wait for that fella.
Yeah, and actually they
don't have to be in the air, obviously, in like a car.
I got it.
The police came in after a tip from ground staff.
Yeah, people smell it, but that's mostly
that's what I keep thinking. As he's taxiing.
Lord, who built this runway crooked? That is a bitch.
Well, I guess we'll have to take off sideways. I don't see a way around this.
Well, the only positive is you got two guys in the cockpit. Of course, last
They
year,
didn't tell anybody.
Last year, you had the two guys.
Hey!
What?
Who wants to go to Cincinnati?
Oh, we all like to go there. That's what our tickets say. What? What do you mean tough?
We're going to Bermuda.
What? I'm going to Bermuda.
That's where I'm going.
Love the shorts.
I still like to know what his BAC was.
I can't wait to
because
find
it's
out.
got to be more than the. I know the
It's
initial
almost nothing.
the way they'll catch them is they'll get a nice whiff of them.
Yeah, going through security, or you pass somebody and you smell like Jack Daniels. We've all smelled people that have been drinking, and I would certainly imagine that would alarm anybody. And if it's a pilot, that happened last year. Both guys were drunk. They'd both been out the night before, up until 2:00 in the morning. The plane was like a 6:00 departure.
So explain to me again.
That's just a drunk. He's an alcoholic.
So tell me why it's safe to board one of these planes.
Because that's one.
You have pieces falling off.
Well, that does happen.
Pieces bursting into flames. People's flying out of the cockpit.
Yeah.
And now you've got some who obviously are too worried about the plane making it, so they got to get fried before they'll fly anywhere.
Again, it happens more than you care to know. Guys that just push they'll have a late night and they'll have a 6 a.m. departure.
I just have this horrible image of a pilot behind, taking off, and he's got one eye closed, so he's not seeing double.
That's probably how the ground crew knew to tip off the cops. He's sitting in the cockpit with one hand over his eye.
We've got a question.
Yes.
We want to know either is the pilot drunk or did you hire Popeye?
That's a tragic story because that guy's just lost his career. Nobody will hire him, then take away his license. That's not a suspendable thing. That's very, very serious.
What if it comes back and his BAC was like 0.07?
Done. With the airlines, it's I don't know the number, but it's so small you can almost get busted with mouthwash.
The legal limit for pilots is 9 micrograms of alcohol and 100 millimeters of breath. The drink-drive limit is 35 micrograms.
Okay.
The number's virtually zero. So if there's any question, you're out. You're out.
All right. How we doing, Chloe?
Right, you're 4.
What?
No.
All right.
At least 26 people whose cars were towed during the...
I'm not pulling this plane over. I don't know how many cops are behind me. I tell you what. Why don't you keep chasing me down the runway and see can you keep up?
Who wins this pursuit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Block me off at the end of the runway. Get your helicopters. Watch this.
You ever seen a 777 do Mach 1? Me either.
Florida's bitch.
I like to
What?
announce to the passengers that
Yes.
you may want to put on your seatbelts because we're going to be loopy-loop. Nobody be concerned. We're just evading arrest. Where am I, Hellraiser? I want a shot before we kick this bitch.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead down.
I don't know if I'd be all that bad of a flight.
Hey, who wants to go fast?
No, I don't want to go fast.
You want to go faster?
No.
How about I play Love is Like Oxygen by Sweet when we go really fast on the Himalaya?
No. Get you ready for your next job. Working at the State Fair.
On the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dan.
All right. At least 26 people whose cars were towed during Texas OU will receive refunds of about $200 each from a towing company. Lone Star Auto Services.
Well, that's more than a refund.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of them were charged $180, something like that.
$185, which is $50 more than what the city allows.
All right.
They're spiffing them a little bit to try to make this go away.
That's a $25 hour bad.
Okay.
And they tacked in something else. Lone Star Auto Services announced Monday that it has agreed to reimburse the towing charges and is offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of anyone involved in the parking of the cars.
Who did that?
Which is what I would do.
Who did that?
We got this idea from OJ.
And like OJ,
we're going to go out and we're going to play some golf and tow some cars out there.
Look for the real bad guys.
And if that's the case, you never have to pay it off.
Is there still an investigation going on with this, or is this supposed to be everybody's way of just making good on this?
No, the city's still going to follow this.
I think I would have just kept the cash. It's going to be hard to skate past this PR nightmare. I don't see how they could keep from folding. Just keep the cash, declare bankruptcy, and F you.
Again, you give back something, you say, we didn't do it. Clearly we didn't do it. We're sending money back to people. Even though they were illegally parked, we had nothing to do with this.
Well, and at this point, there's been no evidence that the towing company had anything to do with it. No. They get a call, they went, hey, all these cars are parked here illegally. Don't touch those signs because they can drive.
Just put them in.
But what they are screwed on is they charge more than the city allowed, and their reasoning was, it's not enough.
Cash is very.
We've had increased fuel costs,
yes.
Insurance. $125 per car isn't enough.
Not going to make it.
And what I'm left wondering is, after the city investigation, I wonder if they're going to be able to uncover for how long they've been charging over this $135 limit.
Go back in the records. That's probably what they're doing now, is going back through all the records to see.
Well, I'm saying, would that be a possibility?
Why not?
Sure.
Well, I mean, again, would it just be fantastic if you caught somebody doing something the very first time they did it?
Very first time this little thing's been
But
done.
Again, we don't know. That's why they're doing an investigation.
Right. I'm sure we'll find out.
Anything else, Dan?
No, that's it on that one.
I meant news.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty more of that. It's tough to say what was more important for the Dallas Stars Monday night in a 2-1 victory over the New York Rangers. They didn't fall apart when they allowed a goal in the opening minute, or that they shut down the Rangers after taking a 2-1 lead with 11:57 remaining. It turns out both went well against the character of the team's early season play, and both were equally important.
I forgot to tell Gavin, I found Luddy, somebody else to host the show with him tonight, so Gavin doesn't have to go.
Okay.
And he's not in his office. Gavin.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Working.
You're at your office. What are you doing?
I'm in Ben and Skin's office.
Doing what?
Working.
Doing what?
Job to talk to the other shows.
About what?
About various things.
What things? Why are you always so cryptic?
About show topics.
Oh, don't bother them with that.
Why?
There's no reason for it.
There's a great reason for it.
How long have they been doing their own show?
5-6 years?
How long did you ever have your own talk show?
I don't know. Year?
Stop damning all these shows.
Damn it.
Keep your topics to yourself.
I'm enhancing them. See, this is what you do.
Have you looked at the ratings for the other shows?
You know.
And you know what? Who's the variable here? Who's the common denominator? You!
Thanks for the confidence boost.
That wasn't meant as one.
I think you got it.
But I do have good news. I saved 10% of my car insurance. You don't have to host the show with Luddy tonight.
That doesn't make any sense. We talked about this earlier. I'm hosting the show.
They called you and asked you because they didn't have a guest. Trey found him a guest. Now you don't have to go.
Who'd you find?
What's his name? Andy Moog. Oh, yeah.
Andy Moog?
Is it Moog?
Moog.
Got Andy Moog.
Former goalie.
And inventor of the synthesizer.
No.
Different one.
So he's going to be on tonight. You don't need to go.
How the heck did you get one of the great goaltenders of all time?
Obviously, we've got some type of connections, and you weren't going to help Luddy out by helping him find somebody. So we helped him out.
So I'm bumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played together.
Well, what am I going to do?
Leave Ludwig alone.
Well, that just doesn't make sense, though.
It makes... Yes? Leave Luddy alone. Leave anybody else on this station with a show alone.
So what? All right, if I do that, then what's my role? It doesn't make any sense. If I don't help other shows, if I can't do this, what am I supposed to do?
Think of yourself as the appendix of the radio station.
That's... Wow, line crossed.
You don't really do any damage, but you're quite benign.
You know, with all the job cuts, this does not help.
You don't shut up, and I'm going to have you removed. The station's going to have a big scar on the side. Luddy's handled. He's got his Andy Moog guy on. You don't have to worry about it. Leave him alone. Let him have his hockey
He
shot.
talked about you on the last show and how you didn't really. I cut 136 up there on my flash about how you kind of irritate him a little bit.
What is it?
136.
Almost there. Okay. How we doing, Chloe?
Russ and I have a bit of a history together. So, and then we have the freak.
Sorry again.
This almost makes me uncomfortable.
Well, but we know Luddy's just having fun. He's just kind of poking fun at Gavin.
He just called the program director a freak.
I know.
I have a relationship with Gavin. It's like when black people use the N-word with each other. There's really no offense.
Well, Gavin says they're buddies.
Does this sound like they are?
The freak stalker fan, Gavin, who can be a pain most of the time.
Now, obviously, we're into an area of semantics. Gavin calls them each other friends. Luddy thinks he's a stalker.
I think this was all meant in
friends give each other birthday cards.
Right.
Luddy's going to give him a temporary restraining order. Right? All right. Happy birthday. Here's your TRO. 100 yards. Move on.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
It's you and your guitar.
That's normally when I get to practice, is during the commercial breaks. I'm not going to get any better if we keep coming back from stop sets.
You were actually doing really well at the very end. What was that? What song?
I don't know.
You finally hit a song that doesn't irritate the crap out of me. You don't even know what it is.
That's why I forgot it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Just going through different ZZ Top songs to see if I can learn something for the show Friday night.
That one, whatever you just were doing, was particularly good.
No.
That's JD's new MO. You got that one down. You've mastered it.
Move forward.
Move on to something else you can't play.
All right, is Gavin going to sing Friday?
Yeah, he's still doing Slide It In by Whitesnake, because I've already ordered his blow-up penis outfit.
Wait to see that. So he knows the words.
I don't know. Gavin, you working on the lyrics?
Hang on a second. I don't want to do that song. I don't want to wear a penis outfit on stage.
Who are you on the phone with?
Just sales.
Who's in your office?
Matt Stacks.
Who is that?
Our new promotions director.
Where'd he come from? His name is Matt Stacks?
Yes.
Where'd he come from?
He is the promotions director at KLLI.
Well, obviously he's got free time then.
KLLI is very busy promotion.
Okay. Would normally the ratings reflect that?
God, you are unbelievable.
I'm hopped up on energy drinks.
Well, get off the energy drinks.
I can't. They wouldn't pay me money to endorse it.
I understand that. But KLLD's doing fine, and we have some great shows on this radio station.
I think that's all very subjective.
God, you're just mean to him.
It's probably the ginseng. All right, 5:38. Dan O'Malley's here with more news.
Thank you, Russ. Dallas Cowboys head coach Wade Phillips is talking about making changes, but not changes to his job. Cowboys owner and GM Jerry Jones said in New York Monday that Phillips will finish the season as the team's head coach. Phillips actually said that kind of talk comes up with coaches all the time when things aren't going well. The Cowboys, who are now 4-3, have lost 3 of the last 4, including, of course, Sunday's drubbing by the Rams. He actually went on to say, he being Coach Phillips, it's come to a point that we need to identify those things that we're doing well.
Yes.
Try to do those things better.
Yeah.
That meeting's not going to take long.
That's a great statement.
Keep doing those things, and then identify things that we're not doing
What do we
well,
do with those?
and either correct those or just leave them out of what we're doing.
That may be my favorite coach statement of all time, right there.
So I'm not going to run or pass?
No, we're going to identify the things we're doing. Listen to it. We're identify the things we're doing well. We're going to do more of those. Then we're going to find out things
Trey's
we're not
right.
doing.
We're going to analyze everything, take a look at the big picture,
Yes.
find out what we've done wrong. So our new playbook is we're going to stand there and just make faces. Be no passing, no running, no defense. Nothing, because that doesn't really seem to play well for us.
We jog out well through the smoke at the beginning of the game. We do that great. Nobody falls.
We're going to stand in the end zone and just make ugly pusses. Why would you even talk to anybody to make that statement? It's innocuous, doesn't tell me anything. We're going to go back and look at our game films.
You are, okay. Well, that's positive.
And things that we've effed up,
That's a good
we're
thing.
going to try and wean ourselves off of. And things that we got right, we're going to try and bolster those parts of the team.
That's pretty deep. I can see how you're keeping your job through the end of the year.
And if you have to keep having press conferences just to say, I'm still going to be the head
still here.
coach.
See me?
Jerry Jones is saying he's still going to be the head coach. The only outcome is he's out. Because Jerry, every time that Jerry's made a change, he's always made those statements leading up to someone's demise.
No.
Everything's fine. I have confidence in this team. I have confidence in this coach.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, that guy's gone.
Oh, you meant that coach.
See, there are a lot of coaches on the side. And
The cell phone was cracking. I couldn't really hear what you asked me.
that one's gone. Not that one or that one. No. That guy right there. Bum's boy. And I don't understand just the drastic reaction. Something has to be done. It'll correct itself.
It will. Absolutely. You got that. That's
And
much
the only
talent.
reason that I'm defending any of this is you've got the fans. They're all over you.
What do you want answers?
If you're always in the end zone, you blow it, then immediately, doesn't matter how big of a fan you are, well, the Cowboys are idiots. They're playing like piss. I don't even want to watch them play anymore. Well, that doesn't do much for me as a player. If you're really a fan, you're going to support me through this entire season. Not just the games where we got it under control, all of it.
I just love. I saw an article today in one of the news services. Are the Cowboys on the verge of collapse? No, shut up. No, as you're. I got the eye from Trey.
What, Trey?
As far as this season goes,
they're talent. They've got the talent. All they got to do is get back in their rhythm and get Tony back.
There's some fundamental problems with the Cowboys team, mainly left tackle. Can't block anybody, can't do anything. And Flozo Adams is getting
That'll correct
ripped.
itself. They'll find somebody else. If this team was going to collapse, it would have done it 20, 30 years ago.
I don't mean...
it's like saying, is the economy actually just going to go to piss? No. And if it does, it'll correct itself. And the same thing. And you don't jump all over some team just because they're not playing exactly the way that you think they should. Because when they're winning and they're getting all the accolades, it ain't nothing but a false hope.
They'll come out, they do the Sunday, whenever they play, they're going to do a great game. All this will be forgotten. We forget as quick as we get upset.
Yeah, if they come out Sunday and they blow somebody completely out of the water, Cowboys are back.
Told you. You would have listened to me.
No confidence.
But the chances are...
Shouldn't have fired Wade.
Once they win a Super Bowl, I imagine Wade's out at the end of the season regardless.
Why?
I think the bigger priority for Jerry is to keep Jason Garrett, and I think the only way you're going to do that is make him head coach.
Okay.
I honestly think Wade was just kind of a transition period. I mean, remember, he hired
those.
He hired Jason Garrett before he hired the head coach, which, that's pretty unheard of, that you're going to go ahead and tell him what offense you're going to be running.
Okay. So they're grooming Jason.
Yes.
All right. Fantastic story.
2 more cell phones have been found on Texas's death row, the prison systems inspector general said today.
It was the guy that they got the call from death row.
The guy that got the call from death row was one Senator John Whitmire.
Hello.
He's a Democrat from Houston.
What are you doing?
Who is this?
Guess where I am. Go ahead.
I can imagine where you are. Yeah, my home number. You have to be a friend of mine. Are you in Cleveland? A lot of buddies in Cleveland.
No.
The Bahamas. Is this Jim from the Bahamas? You down there with your family?
No.
No. Well, I really don't recognize the voice.
Here, listen to the background. See if you can guess where I am. That's right, Death Row.
Oh, no.
What I don't get is, how do they really know he was on death row? Because the guy on the phone said, listen to this noise in the background. And the senator said, well, you could tell by the background noise he was in prison. Well, you know what? I could have called from a cell phone and played a boombox in the background.
Sure, you could have.
Well, I think they were able to track him down because I think the genius pretty much told.
Well, what does he care? He's on death row.
Exactly. But
am I going to be in bigger Dutch with the state because I'm making crank calls?
You're trolling now, mister. You just thought. Never mind.
Convicted murderer Richard Tabler, who, along with at least 9 other inmates, several of them affiliated with violent gangs, made more than 2,800 calls over 30 days and repeated phone calls to Senator Whitmire. Tabler, who was sentenced to death in 2007, appeared threatening, asking for personal favors. So I'm sure that's how they probably figured out who it was. Really, do me a favor. What's your name? Well, I can't tell you that part.
Why would the guy on death row think the senator owed him any personal favors?
Because he had his phone number, and then also through when he'd like family visits, and also mentioned the fact that he knows the names of Senators Whitmire's daughters and where they live in Houston.
All right, so not really calling it a favor. It was more of a
do this or.
Yeah.
I guess my biggest question is how the hell you get a phone charger into prison? You made 2,800 phone calls.
That's an extra.
They give him, yeah, of all the things, all these variables, that's the last one I would have thought about is, how am I going to keep this biz charged up? Because I'm really going to guess in each cell, there ain't no outlet.
I wouldn't think they'd have them.
Well, authorities believe a guard, of course, accepted a bribe to give a cell phone to Richard Tabler along with the other inmates. Thing is now the entire Texas prison system is on lockdown while authorities conduct a massive sweep for contraband.
Why are they really worried about the cell phones? You can't do anything. So what? You make phone calls.
I guess so. Maybe it's just embarrassing that anything can get through.
What happens? What?
I was going to say, what if this guy who had the phone called the family of his victims? As opposed to just...
He's still locked up.
Sure, he's still locked up, but it's it's something they're not supposed to have. B, it can be kind of damaging to people when they get contacted.
I understand wanting to go and look for cell phones because if they got a cell phone, there's a good chance they got more than just that.
Sure.
Now they're going to go through and grab up all the chargers.
Well, and like the story said,
keep the phone. The charger.
Plus the gang connection.
Yeah.
Calling somebody on the outside saying, I need you to take care of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They just made it sound like he was making crank calls.
You don't want to guess where I am.
I can't imagine where you are.
I'm in the can. Guess who's with me?
Don't. Don't.
You get it?
Yes.
Dan was about to write that down as a promo, but he don't get it.
I didn't hear all of it.
That's all right. I don't hear the whole show either.
Sorry, I'm back.
Dave Pete.
That's right, Prince Edward.
Hey, about my refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm about to make a run for it. Guess who's going with me?
Sure you don't want one of these energy drinks? Show's a lot more enjoyable when you don't care.
I'm getting it off you. I'm getting the contact high off of you. Oh, my God.
Me and the Sub-Zero, I got to run for
Okay.
JD looks like he's in pain.
I am. I just can't believe you came up with that.
Dan! All right. Dave Peacock, Vice President of Marketing for Anheuser-Busch, couldn't have scripted it any better. In a life-imitating art replay of a Bud Light commercial, South Carolina's redshirt freshman quarterback, Steven Garcia, became a YouTube superstar this week after being leveled by a referee in the Gamecocks' 24-17 loss to LSU.
Now, Dan, you sent me the link, but that was a Budweiser commercial of the ref knocking the guy out in the end zone, right?
I sent I believe I sent both.
I didn't look at the second one. I just thought you sent me
the second one's a real. He sent it to me too. The second one's a real game footage of a ref.
All right, so that's the tie-in. You got the Budweiser spot where
they had
these players make a bet. Hey, whoever gets in the end zone, I'll
get to Bud Light on
Bud
me.
Light. Then the ref comes out of nowhere and knocks the guy out.
And at the end, he's sitting on the bench. He's like, "What? It was a clean hit."
So the real story is what?
The Gamecocks were driving at the end of the first half when Garcia, the quarterback, called his own number on a play-action sweep at the LSU 5-yard line. A nice big hole opened up, and it looked like Garcia would actually score until umpire Wilbur Hackett Jr. slid into the gap and stuck an elbow and a shoulder into the 5 on Garcia's jersey. Now, it didn't actually take down the quarterback, but it slowed him enough for LSU safety Curtis Taylor to come and make the tackle.
What was that ref doing? I mean, if you look at it from one angle, it looks like clearly he was blocking him. But
did anybody pull the link?
I'm trying to pull it back up right now.
Well, keep going and I'll see if it's in my email file.
Despite an endless stream of conspiracy theories, the umpire was getting out of the ways of some much bigger LSU defensive linemen when Garcia made his cut. Hackett does get praise for style points, though, as many have said.
Okay, I can't find it. Was it obvious that the ref actually made a run at him?
To me, it's pretty stinking obvious.
Well, why would he do that? Makes no sense. If you look at it from a different angle, they showed two different angles. It looks like he's trying to get out of the way. That field angle clearly looks like he was blocking him. But why would a ref do that?
Gambling.
Oh yeah, that's not going to go. That's no one's radar. Pick that up.
If he can make it, if he's got a plausible link, that says, "Oh, there's some bigger guys coming up."
All right, hang on. Dan Alpy just sent me the link. Yeah, he nailed him. Thank you. He actually crouched down and got him with his shoulder.
Delivered a blow. The only thing he didn't do was wrap him up.
Let me look at it again. All right. He's making a run to the, was that to his left?
Yes.
The player's left.
Guy with the ball. And here comes the ref.
Look at the ref right now.
Yeah, he's already squatted, ready to block him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Quite as bad if he hadn't actually left his feet to hit him.
Well, he can't say he was trying to get out of the way because anybody that was coming up behind him, he couldn't see.
Right.
And there is one defensive lineman of LSU's on the referee's left. Now, if you're actually trying to avoid tackling the quarterback, you go between the two, stick both arms up in the air, and try to slide away from everybody. You don't stick an elbow into the dude's chest.
Look at it one more time. He's making a run. Here comes the ref. Bam.
See, maybe that jump, maybe he was trying to get between the two players and just clipped him.
No, he went straight into the guy with the ball. And if you'll notice, there were no flags on the play.
No. That's a clean hit.
I don't know how as the quarterback or the coach or anything, you did not go after him.
I can't believe Spurrier, coach of South Carolina, who's notorious for having really grandiose fits, I can't believe he didn't just absolutely go ballistic.
So what was the end result in this?
So far, it's just a huge hit on YouTube. That's it so far.
A controversy, nothing more, no investigation.
Nothing yet. It's just one of those things that they're saying he was trying to get out of the way of a defensive lineman. Well, you don't do that going through the guy with the ball.
Yeah, you weren't there. You don't know. It was a very complicated play.
I didn't have to be there. It's on YouTube.
Slow motion.
You give him credit, though. He went after the guy with no pads, or with him not wearing any.
All right, go ahead.
The economy, the election, and myriad other problems are really stressing out your pets. See, when humans get stressed, often their pets take out that stress too, or take that on. Dogs and cats are very good at picking up stress in people, as are birds. This according to James Morrissey, a vet at the College of Veterinary Medicine of Cornell University in New York. In addition to carrying the burdens of people, animals, especially wild creatures, have plenty of their own to stress about. Animals will even seek out comfort food when they're stressed. Animals experience stress for, of course, a variety of reasons. A 2004 study of stress-related illness in cats found that the biggest source of stress for domestic cats is unfriendly relationships with other cats in the house. And a 2006 study found that dogs in shelters get majorly stressed out by the excessive barking of the other dogs.
You're in a shelter.
Who does these reports?
You're in a shelter and you see some dogs go out of their cage, they go off, they don't come back.
Oh, Fluffy! Oh, Fluffy got a home. I bet he did. I'm hoping Fluffy got it home.
How do they think dogs are going to pick up on the fact that I can't pay my mortgage? Unless I go home and we're playing hacky sack with a Shih Tzu.
I just love the fact that somebody did this.
Man, you're starting to give the poodle anxiety attacks.
Somebody actually talked about stress. What the hell does a cat have to be stressed about? Ever.
It actually makes sense. Other cats in the house with it. Cats want to be their own cat. They don't want anyone else around them. I've seen that with our cats.
Solve the problem. Throw the
Can't
cat out
stand
the
each
door.
Cats don't like being around other cats?
Depending on the cats, that's usually
But why would I adopt one?
Then you just get one cat. Sometimes it just depends. Sometimes cats are
Well, the
getting
cat
on
doesn't
very
like
well.
something of its own species. Why I think it's going to dig my business?
Well, they don't necessarily dig your business either. It's just a different kind of animal.
I can't stand cats. Gavin has two.
They want attention on their own grounds as opposed to a dog just wanting it, blindly all the time.
That's the kind of love that I want. A dog just wants it all the time. The only reason a cat talks to you is you've got opposing thumbs and you can open something.
Exactly.
If cats had thumbs, they'd have killed us off.
You're so right. Cat looks at you.
Hey, look at that. I got opposing thumbs. Not only can I open my own can of cat food, I can hold this gun. But before I do that, I believe I'll be smoking. Now I can light it. Do we need a break? Yes. All right. I'm back.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. It's like hanging out with your buddies each afternoon. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Daniel, what you got?
All right, this live check of traffic is brought to us by Lowe's in Dallas. 635 eastbound before you get to Hillcrest, you have an accident on the right shoulder. Also Dallas, 635 westbound, the ramp to 35 south. You have an accident blocking the HOV in the left lanes, which of course making rush hour even worse. And also one more in Dallas. 30 westbound at Cockrell Hill, you have a disabled vehicle blocking the left lane, and two problems in Fort Worth. 35 northbound at 121, you have an accident blocking the center lane. That has everyone stacked up to Vickery. And also still Fort Worth, 35 northbound, the ramp to I-30. There is no ramp anymore because the disabled vehicle has that entirely blocked off, and everyone's backed up to Rosedale. There's your last check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. Enjoy the day today, because tomorrow we're going to have rain and turning cooler. Actually, only 70 for the high tomorrow, and then into the 40s by Thursday for the overnight lows. 79 now at Live 105.3.
I don't think I told you guys to pull it. Does anybody know the story about Parkland and the chick that had to wait for, I think it was 18, 19 hours?
Did she die?
No, I don't think so, because she's pissed.
Oh, well, she died. No, I don't know the story.
I'd ask Gavin, since he's a program director for KRLD. There's two issues. He's on the phone. This means he's not paying attention, and he doesn't listen to KRLD. Hold on. Hang on. Hey, Gavin.
Hang on just 1 second. Yes, Russ.
What are you doing now?
I'm talking to David Henry.
About what?
We're talking about the day's events and different things that we do.
Yeah. Do you know the story about Parkland?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Hear that on BAP?
You're a jerk. No, I heard it on KRLD, as a matter of fact.
All right. What's the story?
It's a very scary story. They don't have enough rooms to put people in, so there have been two separate cases. Unfortunately, one man died, and another person, a woman, broke her leg and had to limp out of there because she sat for a number of hours in the emergency room without being attended to.
No, also wasn't part of the story that she had outstanding bill?
Yes, they billed her for time. It was like $100 and something, and they say they're within the right.
So she had been in before, didn't pay that bill. This go round, they weren't going to help her?
No, I think she actually got billed for sitting there and waiting, was my understanding.
Do you have the story?
Yeah, I've got it here.
All right, Gavin, sorry to bother you.
A woman says she waited in Parkland's emergency room for 19 hours, then got a bill for $162, even though she never saw a doctor. Amber Joy Milbrut says she went to Parkland because she had broken a bone in her leg playing volleyball. After sitting in a chair for 19 hours, she gave up and limped out. 2 weeks later, she got a bill for the $162. Now, the hospital says a nurse took her vital signs and asked her to describe her pain, and she was billed for the assessment. Parkland is already on the defensive, of course.
Your legs broke. Mm-hmm. $160.
Well,
you want it fixed?
You haven't done anything. Yeah. What's that going to cost me?
You go sit down. We're going to go calculate it.
19 hours with a broken anything. I can't even imagine.
Why would you sit there more than
a couple hours?
Yeah.
I'm with you there. 19, way too long.
Obviously, she didn't have any type of insurance, right? That'd be the only reason you go to Parkland and sit there
for that amount of time.
10 minutes and my leg's busted.
I think that's a fair assumption. You're right. I don't insurance or not.
Well, if you're sitting someplace for 19 hours, it doesn't sound like you got a whole lot of options.
And I agree, but I'm having the sack to send someone a bill for vitals and assessing pain level. That lady could have gone to a CVS or a Walgreens and gotten her blood pressure done and told the machine it hurts and not been charged a dime.
We did the work. Sorry. Here's the money. Here's the bill.
Not an issue on our side because you were impatient.
Exactly. Exactly. We were about to get to... You left, didn't you? We looked all over.
We came out. We called your name. You're not around. We wasted our time. And then you took your business elsewhere. Screw you.
This does not look good for Parkland. God, how do you do that? How do you walk by somebody for 18 hours and not go, can we do something for you?
How do you sit there and
get on my nerves?
After a certain point, just raise hell.
I can't even imagine. I sat for 30 minutes with my shoulder, and I was screaming.
But this wasn't at Parkland.
No, it was certainly.
That's an important part of the story.
Well, I know it's at Parkland, and people have to wait.
I'm talking about you. Where were you?
Oh, it was a different hospital.
Okay.
No, but I was screaming. I can't imagine waiting for 18, 19 hours in pain. I can't even comprehend it.
Maybe she wasn't complaining. If you're just sitting there and you don't sound like you're in agony, they're going to walk right by you.
No, that's the key. I've learned the hard way. You go in, the first thing you do when you tell them, when they ask that assessment.
It's bad. Dan, what's the rest of the story say?
They just link it back to the gentleman who died at Parkland. He was complaining of stomach pains, suffered cardiac arrest, and died on his way to an exam room after waiting in the ER for 19 hours.
I developed Tourette's.
19 hours seems to be their time parameter.
Makes sense if you're in there for 19.
There was no reason for her to get up and leave.
We only had 1 hour left.
I got to be next. What are those, Alfie?
Lines 2 and 3 are both ER employees.
Okay. Yes, Kristen.
Hey, I just want to say, unfortunately, this does happen. I used to work in an ER in Tyler, and we have people die in our waiting room, too. If there's no beds, there's no beds. And you do get charged if you walk in the door and talk to anybody.
Why were people dying in the lobby?
Because there's no beds, and you can't always tell that someone's having a heart attack by the symptoms that they describe. They say, my stomach hurts and they're having a heart attack. Well, how do you know that? Just by triaging them,
When you do like some basic tests, maybe listen to their heart?
Not in the waiting room, no. Sometimes they'll do a little bit, check your blood pressure, take your pulse, but that's about it.
This comes up every time we talk about going to an ER. To me, no offense, that really sounds like a dangerous place.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't go.
They weren't paying me.
Now, I understand Parkland is just maxed out. They're having to take everybody in, and it's just the logistics. You're not going to have enough people to see everybody. But I would still put a broken leg someplace near the top of the list.
You would think, but unless you're there that night, everything else was going on. Like, imagine a Saturday night at midnight at Parkland. You can comprehend what that's like?
No, because I don't know what the traffic is coming and going. I know they take anybody that doesn't have insurance. So obviously that's going to be the clearinghouse for anybody that probably is here illegally.
It's probably amazing this doesn't happen more often. Or maybe it does, we just don't hear about it.
I was going to say, it does, you just don't hear about it, because everyone knows someone, if it's not themselves, that has an ER story about how long they waited given their injury.
Well, and if you go into Parkland, it's blatantly obvious you don't have insurance. And you don't have a whole lot of other avenues to go down, or you wouldn't sit in one spot with a busted bone for 19 hours.
Again, if you're an illegal, you're not going to raise any kind of stink because you don't want to get shipped home.
Any more of those before we move on, Alfie?
Line 5 says she used to work at a hospital.
All right. Thank you. Yes, Kelly.
Hey, they have like trauma bays and different things open. So if they don't have anything going on as far as trauma, why couldn't they go out and gather a couple of people, kind of treat them and street them, get things taken care of like x-rays and stuff, find out what's going on, and then kick them out, get them done and seen, and there it is.
I don't know what the scenario is at Parkland. JD's right. Depending on the time of day, they could just be absolutely maxed out, not enough personnel, and you're doing what you can with what you got. That doesn't necessarily mean that Parkland's to blame.
They've already gone through almost two rotations of nurses because they have 12-hour shifts. So they already went through one complete rotation of one group of nurses, and they were almost done with the other set.
Okay, all right. I get what you're saying. Thanks. That means that chick sat there through a shift and a half.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God.
So you had new people come on duty, walk by. Well, she's already checked in. Unless she's been out dancing, there could be any more damage. We'll get turned a little bit.
The team comes back later. Weren't you here yesterday? Yeah, just sitting here waiting to die. God.
And I guarantee you that's what they're thinking, especially with the case of a broken bone. Well, it's already broken, so you might as well just sit there until we get to you, because obviously you're not life-threatening, so you just have to wait it out.
And Parkland their ER at night is just unbelievable what you see. I mean, it's flooded.
It's bad enough to where a broken leg isn't going to take priority.
No.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Dan.
Okay. A large chunk of metal plummeted to the earth from the sky and crushed one side of a car in New Jersey. 20-pound piece of metal was found next to the vehicle, which was parked at a U.S. Postal Service mailing facility Monday.
What did that fall out of?
The Jersey City Police believe it fell from a plane.
The Hubble?
No.
Space shuttle?
Nope.
From the moon? Jumbo jet?
Yeah.
All right.
The passenger side of the vehicle was crushed.
This even bothers me. Just the fact that this happens more and more and more recently. Airplanes are coming apart. I mean, you used to never hear this. Never hear stories like this. Now it's like once every couple of weeks. Lost a flap.
You're not going to hit us with it that these things happen?
Those things shouldn't happen. Airplanes should not be coming apart. But occasionally.
That's why we have an aviation expert.
I'm good.
Take a look at the entire story, analyze it, and the report you come back with, planes shouldn't come apart.
It's just they used to never hear these stories. And now it's like about once a month.
Well, you brought this up yourself. You said this all the fleets are aging. So at a certain point, something's just going to fly off, especially when you're going that fast.
And they have a lot of pressure and go up and down.
What was it that fell off the plane?
I don't remember what they said.
They never really said.
No, they said a 20-pound piece of metal.
God, it's like flaps and then the landing door.
Well, did the plane land okay? If it did, then it wasn't something they needed.
Well, here's the problem with the story. They haven't linked it back to a certain plane yet.
And I bet they don't.
No, we got on the ground and go, we're missing that. Nothing missing here. No, there was always never a door there.
Tape over that.
Man, these 777s didn't come with doors.
The good thing was, of course, no one was injured. Poor old Alfred Michaels, though, he had parked his rental car around 7:30 in the morning. Then he returned it about 2 hours later and found the passenger side and window completely crushed.
Oh, I should have paid that $11.
My first thought, they're not going to buy this. The rental place.
And you don't really know that that's what happened. He
didn't think of that.
He could have ranked the card and said, something fell out of the sky on me.
I know, I was surprised too.
Imagine my shock.
Did you pay the $11?
No.
All right then.
Well, but I swear to God, it was a flap or something. Landing gear, tail, stewardess.
Castle Rock, Washington.
How are we doing, Chloe?
We're okay.
Go ahead, Dan.
This out of Castle Rock, Washington. The theft of an expensive computer-driven artificial leg that was stolen from a man's truck Friday has the victim wondering why anyone would commit such a mean-spirited crime. Castle Rock resident Chuck Fowler said thieves broke into his truck while he and some friends were fishing near.
Why wasn't his leg on?
That's a really good question. Oh, I wasn't.
Could it be that important if you left it in the trunk?
Well, we were fishing. They want to get it wet. Well, I left it.
It's a prosthetic leg.
I know, but it's electronic.
Well, I guess he didn't need it if he was fishing. I mean, maybe it was like get up on the boat in the water. If he fell in, all the leg's going to do is bring him down.
I would still think you'd want your leg with you.
Do you know how much this high-tech prosthetic leg is worth?
I don't know what is it. Is JD right? Does it have internal electronics?
I believe it is. It better.
So it's not just one of the sports legs where you actually have pretty full range of motion.
It says high-tech prosthetic leg.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, just for him.
Don't want to guess too high and blow this. Right. $500 million.
Thanks.
Overshot it just a hair.
How much was it?
Valued at more than $32,000.
I was actually going to guess about 15.
You steal the leg. You go over to the side of the lake. You look out of the boat and go, ha-ha, I got your leg. What are you going to do? Chase me?
Take this down to A1 Pawn. See what I can get for this. Can I trade this for that banjo?
You can swap.
Now, he, of course,
you can't really turn around and sell that.
No,
What's the reason to take it?
Well, and that's the problem.
Unless JD's right. You did it just to be an a-hole.
You know, the guy goes down there, he goes fishing, he leaves that leg in the truck. I'm going to get it from him.
Yeah, I'm thinking one of his buddies did it. Because how else would you think to steal somebody's fancy-looking leg?
Is that all?
Wait a minute. That radio's nice, but over here,
somebody's got a pimped up leg.
Bling, bling.
Bitch got spinners.
Oh, the toenails are gold. Take that. Got your toes.
I can understand.
5 toes? Yeah. You want it back? It's going to be $250.
Wow. I can understand him thinking no one would take it because it's a custom fit thing. It's not going to fit anybody else but him.
It's a prosthetic leg.
I know,
you can't go fence it someplace.
I agree, but at the same time, knowing it's worth $32,000, I don't think I'd leave anything of that value in my truck.
I'm going to leave this in the truck.
All right.
Cover that up with my arms. Nobody can see it. All right.
Kansas City, Missouri man found something interesting printed on his receipt after returning a pair of shoes he bought over the weekend. Keith Slater bought a pair of shoes from a store called Journeys. Slater then returned them after finding a cheaper pair at another store. He did get his money back, but it was what was printed on the receipt that he and his family found just slightly disturbing. The receipt shows cussed, C-U-S-T, dumb. And then the N-word is what Slater received after returning a pair of shoes to Journeys. By the time he noticed the racial slur printed on the receipt, the store is already closed for the day. Moore reported that when he went by the store, no one would talk to him about what happened. The spokesman of Journeys corporate office would only say that the matter is being investigated.
Here's a picture of the receipt. You know, it says like store number, customer, and then it says customer is a
transaction number, employee number, store number, customer, dumb, N-word. Maybe the shoes are about to go on sale.
No. God. No.
Maybe they don't like off-brands.
Who do you think? Your number's right there on it.
Yeah, your employee number.
They'll never trace it back to me. I outsmarted him.
I certainly don't think he's going to figure it out. That's why I put dumb on there. Why would you print a receipt and give it to the guy?
No clue. That was just a bizarre story.
Is that all of it?
Yeah. Other than that, he, filed a complaint and then also filed a complaint with mall security.
That ain't going to stop at mall security.
No, it's just a matter of time.
And you've heard of...
This happened before, yeah.
Yeah. People would get pissed off at somebody, didn't tip at a restaurant, and they put that on the receipt.
That was last year. It was at a restaurant. going to haunt you.
Yeah, forget about repeat business. They're probably going to go show that to somebody else black. And then you're going to have issues.
These make no sense at all. Unless they figure, you know what, I'm quitting anyway. I'm quitting this job. Screw him. I'm out of here. By the time he sees it, he's dumb. By the time he sees it, I'm out of here.
Go ahead, Dan.
All right. Yesterday, a newspaper in Iran reported that...
Man, how can this stuff happen nonstop? Man, I'm the one who's got to eat it. One of Niger's comment, and I got them all crawl up my ass.
Yes, Mr. Imus, you do, certainly.
I didn't say anything.
You did say something.
Man, it was no big deal.
Well, I agree with you, but in this case, you're in trouble and you're fired. And now you're going to end up on the rural free network.
I like RFD.
You better.
Because they're okay with us giving receipts with that dumb thing on there. Dan?
Yesterday, a newspaper in Iran reported that Iranian security officials have arrested 2 spy pigeons.
Yeah. Caught that pigeon. 2 of them?
2 of them.
How were they dressed? How'd they know they were spy pigeons?
They actually say.
All right.
Just so we're clear, yes, they took 2 birds into custody for spying. The birds were caught in Natanz, Iran, which is the site of Iran's uranium enrichment facility, and they each had a blue-coated metal ring with invisible strings attached to their bodies.
We also arrested this dog named Muttley.
It's a spy ring.
Dick Dastardly. Sorry.
Okay.
Do we need a break? Do we?
Yes.
You ready? Yeah. All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. It's that good. The Russ Martin Show. Martin Show.
Who's giggling?
Oh, I was.
About what?
Flo was doing the Thriller dance.
Does this show bother you?
I didn't know you could turn the mics on yet.
Dan, do you have any more news?
I certainly do. A writer for Atlantic magazine named Jeffrey Goldberg decided to conduct his own test of the Transportation Security Administration's security procedures.
I saw this story.
So he showed up.
This is almost the same scenario as I think it was a senator. I
think you're right.
That wanted to test the Texas border security.
Sure.
So he went over the border with a mariachi band and a couple elephants.
And he got through. Nobody said a word.
Nobody pegged him. This guy decided to do the same thing with the TSA.
This is real ballsy, though, to do this at the airport.
What do they use as some type of template where they pull somebody aside and at least ask, are you terrorist? You terrorist? I'm going.
All right, thank you.
But I don't even think they asked him that.
No.
They take people out of line at random, strip them down, check every hole that they own, and then send them on their way.
It's just, and pure and simple, it just is random. It's like, it's a count, 12, 15
This
people.
guy was asking to be racially profiled, and nobody stopped him.
No.
Read the story now.
A writer for Atlantic magazine named Jeffrey Goldberg decided to conduct his own test of the TSA security procedure, so he showed up at Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport with a fake boarding pass, no photo ID, and his favorite Osama bin Laden t-shirt, and tried to board a flight to Washington, D.C.
Oh, I didn't read that part.
According to Jeffrey, the TSA officials had no idea his boarding pass was a phony, and he was allowed to get onto his plane, even though His only identification was a credit card, a library card, and a health insurance card. After learning about Jeffrey's test, the head of the TSA, a man named Kip Hawley, said, there are vulnerabilities everywhere, in everything. The question is not, is there a vulnerability? It's, what are you doing about it?
Clearly, right now, we're letting people walk through. That's what we do today. Tomorrow,
well, he showed the 3 forms of ID.
A library card.
We can't profile somebody just because they're wearing a shirt that says, blow me, capitalistic bastards.
And how about the fake boarding pass?
They didn't know it was fake.
That one, I can't imagine how you can get a fake boarding pass.
Are they just not allowed to look at somebody and discern on their own?
I think they are.
I believe that guy, that one right there.
Where?
Not that one over there.
No.
That one possibly is some type of threat. He's wearing an Osama bin Laden, is that the right name?
Yep.
I didn't want to get the candidates wrong. T-shirt, no ID, really. No picture ID.
Yeah, no picture ID.
Fake boarding pass. And he wants to go to Washington.
I can't even comprehend how this guy got through.
No, you got on a flight right after 9/11.
I know, but
a few months after, and you had a Sam's Club card. You had no other ID.
I didn't have a shirt.
Do the TSA put that much credence into the security scanning procedures at Sam's?
I guess not. Again, I couldn't believe.
Well, there's no way that they would give him this card because he would have access to bolts and bolts of Vandicams. Obviously, there's some type of trust that goes along with that.
I couldn't believe when the lady told me that. Is there any other form of ID? She goes, you have anything with your picture on it? I looked down and went, Sam's card, thinking she'd go, dude, out of here. She goes, okay. Okay, you're not going to arrest me? Okay, you're going to shoot me when I turn my back? What's the okay mean?
No, get on the plane.
No, trust you. She did.
Was that the two-way?
Yes.
You want something, Gavin?
You really did book Andy Moog for tonight's hockey show.
I told you that.
I thought it was a bit.
Why would I pick a name like Andy Moog?
I don't know. I figured you'd pick some ex-star so you can get me all mad.
Didn't he play for the Stars?
Yeah, he played for the Stars.
Well, that's an ex-star.
Yeah, I know. He's a great goaltender.
All right.
He's their goaltending coach.
Currently?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Even better.
Yeah.
Somebody that's actually on the team.
Yeah.
All right. So why are you irritated?
Because I thought I was doing the show tonight. I really thought it was my opportunity. I told my parents to listen to it.
The only reason Ludwig called you is he had no other options.
I understand, but I prepped all night. I prepared.
Prepped about what?
Man, I was...
What is there about hockey that you don't really know?
I was on NHL.com. I was listening about the whole Western Conference. I was ready tonight. I had questions made up.
I'm sure you're still welcome to attend.
I'm not going to attend.
Well, that sounds kind of pissy.
You're the program director. Really, shouldn't you go
Luddy
there?
needed a guest. We got him a guest. So you're out. You were a standby, not even a good one at that.
No, I was a great standby, and I was excited.
So you think you're going to be a better guest on a hockey show than the current goalie coach?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that. I think it's man, Andy Moog.
And you know what? Here's the other thing that I would really think that would come to mind is maybe thank you. Thank you for helping one of the other shows. Thank you for helping find a guest. Maybe just out of your mouth, someplace on the periphery, just a little thank you.
Thank you. It is a great guest. It's someone I look up to. Someone as a kid I idolized. He was a Boston Bruin. I mean, the guy was amazing. Number 35. I loved him.
All right, so what's the piss fit about? Because really, there was some chick that called earlier that never got on the air that said your whining even makes women look bad. Wow. Am I right, Alfie?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was talking on the phone.
Okay, well, I do that a lot. So you got a guest. Everything's handled. Luddy's going to have somebody he can actually interact with. It's not going to turn into a great big pain in the weenie.
No, and I understand that.
So why wouldn't it just start with thank you?
Because, you know, you've done things in the past where you're really looking forward to it, and then all of a sudden you just get pushed to the side, right?
I'm helping out one of your other shows.
And I know, and I said thank you.
No, that was after a lot of coercion. You still got Inside the Huddle that's on at 7:30. Why don't you go terrorize T.O.?
No.
Not like he ain't got enough going on.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be at both. I'm excited.
Inside the Huddle is where now?
Inside the Huddle's at House of Blues.
All right. And where's the hockey show?
It's at Boston's Pizza in Grapevine.
Oh, that's right. 114 at something.
Yeah.
All right. I plan on stopping by. Luddy asked me to come by.
Well, I know. I just thought it was a bit. I wasn't sure, and then I called and I said, "Yeah, that was a good bit." And Luddy's like, "No, seriously, Andy Moog's the guest tonight." And I was like, "Oh,
Thanks, Russ.
No.
No, really. You made the show good for me.
No, certainly not in his vernacular. Can't look at me. And you know what? It's really not like I don't have 100 other things going on. I got this thing in the afternoon that I show up for most of the time. I got other things that I got to tend to. Trey and I go find you a guest for the show tonight. Not a thank you. Not thanks for helping pull this out. Not thanks for cross-promoting the show, helping out Luddy. All you are is pissy because you didn't get to go on and terrorize Luddy for an hour.
I said thank you.
You said thank you after I asked for it, and it's of no consequence now, and it's empty.
Call me on that one.
I hit the delay, but at least Gavin heard it.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Would you like to compete in the Olympic Games of Sex?
Do they have time trials?
Oh, God. I don't think that's the idea, no. It's not who gets there fastest.
Oh, then it's no interest.
I don't see why they wouldn't have that one particular event. The Olympics General Olympics is known to have
like a circle and everybody puts in $20.
No, like a sprint.
No, these are different positions, and he's got the story.
Well, if you want to prove your prowess to the rest of the world, you might consider entering the inaugural Sex Olympia, which, of course, just like the Olympic Games of Sex. The Games will take place next August in Queensland, Australia, where fun things happen. Anyone 18 and older is invited to participate in events like the Sex Pentathlon, 10 positions, 10 minutes, the Clean and Jerk, of course, self-love, the triple hump for the best threesome.
Well, how does the clean and jerk work? Again, time trials?
That one probably is maybe time trials. Maybe you're
That
right.
would be my guess. That's the way I took it.
I'm coming home with the gold.
Actually, I think if they had it, they'd make a platinum one just for you.
Hell, just give him all of them.
And begin.
Actually, come to think of it, that actually might be an event you could win all 3 medals. You beat everybody.
Everybody else just quit when they saw it happen.
He came home with a pearl. Where's this going on?
Queensland, Australia, where fun things happen.
You on their board or something?
Tourism?
Yeah.
God, I wish I was. Woo, man, do they know good times.
All right, yeah.
I have another question for you.
Yes.
This is from the Gainesville Sun. Is there a better name for a gay man than Dick Hunter?
Nope. Next story. Let me think. No.
It's a whole story.
Read it again.
Is there a better name for a gay man than Dick Hunter?
No. That's pretty much the epitome. Almost a brand name. Actually, more generic. Ask me again.
Don't judge. He may have a different answer. Is there a better name for a gay man than Dick Hunter?
Only if you put something qualifier in front of it, like big. But again, I'm not sure. Why did they ask?
You really want me to tell you now? Yeah. On Saturday, the 7th Annual Gay Pride Parade and Festival took place in Gainesville, Florida. The Holy Trinity Episcopal Church in Gainesville, a church that's supportive of the lifestyle, had a booth at this year's festival, and it was manned by one David Nye and his partner, Dick Hunter.
Did David Nye have any monikers? The one-eyed science guy?
No.
Any break?
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We are Dallas-Fort Worth's most listened to talk station.
Anything else?
Yeah.
You want to ask me the other question again?
Maybe you changed your mind. No. Is there a better name for a game band than Dick Hunter?
Now.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
What would it be?
No.
Oh.
You want the obvious?
Yeah.
Gavin.
Very nice. You haven't completely ruined his day yet. I ain't call him gay.
The only reason his day is ruined is he wanted to do the hockey show with Luddy. Luddy didn't have a guest. Trey found one.
I know, but Gavin really was looking forward to this. Off the air.
All right. Let me ask this. Stick aside. What's best for that hockey show, programming-wise?
No doubt.
Ludwig and another hockey player,
no doubt.
Or Luddy and Gavin? And really, if you're more focused on you and your wants as a program director as opposed to what's best for the listeners, who are the only things that matter, then why would you want to force yourself on a show?
I just think you
never had your own talk show more than a year, and when you did, it was only on the weekends, and it wasn't even in a major market. Why force yourself in a major market on a show where all you are is a fan, and you've got two players?
You're right. I mean, it's the perfect show tonight. It's going to be very exciting to listen to, but he just really wanted to be part of that. He really is he's just boning up on it.
All right, so Gavin puts these shows on the air just so he can wedge his way in. NASCAR, TMS on the weekends. The only reason he picked that up wasn't for the revenue and the exposure to the station, because obviously you can look at his MO, and that's not what he's trying to do.
He is. Yes, he is. But it's just a bonus if he can do something that he enjoys.
And weasel his way into programming. When you've got the races out at TMS, Gavin's out there.
He's in the
I'm producing.
In the garage.
Okay? All those other shows that we carry are supposed to have producers. Why is it you feel like you got to get yourself into the mix?
He's executive producing. He's coordinating. He's making sure everything goes smoothly. He's getting his garage pass.
He wants to go out and hang out.
I asked him why he had a garage pass. Well, dude, you don't need a garage pass. Oh, yeah, you got to have this just in case I need to go over there and talk to somebody in the garage, so I had to get this extra pass. He had passes hanging off of him. Looked like a groupie from the 70s.
All right, so you got NASCAR.
NASCAR's his.
We don't care. Well, we got a hockey show now, so that's his way into hockey players and the stars.
He loves it. He's very excited about
Texas UT football and basketball.
I don't think he's a fan of that. I mean, he knows it's big in the South, but I don't think that's something that Gavin really wanted to get in on. Again, there's always anomalies into the equation. He slips things in like UT,
Make it look
where he has no interest. It looks like, okay, well, I'm doing programming just based on what the listeners want to hear, and not what I'm trying to stick my Peter in.
He was just excited, I know. But much better show tonight.
All right. Dan.
Well, this might actually be the best response to a Dear John letter ever. See this one?
Yeah.
Recently, a soldier stationed in Afghanistan, known only as Ricky, got a letter from his girlfriend, Becky, that read, quote, Dear Ricky, I can no longer continue our relationship. The distance between us is just too great. I must admit that I've cheated on you twice since you've been gone, and it's not fair to either of us. I'm sorry. Please return the picture of me that I sent you. Love, Becky. So Ricky collected a bunch of pictures from
All right, I'm going to exaggerate here. In essence, what he did is he sent back a bunch of pictures with a note. Hey, here are a bunch of chicks with my in their mouth. I don't remember who you are. Pick out the one that's yours and keep it.
That's brilliant. That is so brilliant. Can you imagine being over there fighting for your country and having your chicks say that? And they say this is relatively common because they're over here, they're lonely, and guys like you and me are over here, and we go, well, you know, I know you're lonely.
I'm not going to go bang somebody where their husband's overseas.
Well, I'm just saying.
God, what kind of there are plenty of guys that live here that I'll bang their chicks. They don't. If they're in the military serving this country, I can just wean off my.
I'm just saying it happens a lot.
Urges.
I read a story a couple weeks ago about this is really a common occurrence. Chicks will send Dear John videos or whatever else. It's terrible. I mean, can you imagine being over there and you can't even go?
Well, what would be the reason to send it while they're over there?
I'm doing the right thing because I'm cheating on you anyway, and I want to let you know. And furthermore, I ain't got to see you.
It's to clear their own conscience.
Sure.
It's for purely selfish reasons.
Well, any time that you admit infidelity in a relationship, if you didn't get caught, the only reason you're doing it is to clear your own conscience. Mm-hmm. If you really loved them, you keep that to yourself.
You wouldn't do it. If you really love them, you don't cheat.
You lost me.
No. Never mind.
No, really. Try it again with him. Let's see if he responds differently.
Yeah, I can try it. Be sincere.
If you really love them, you don't cheat.
Yeah, you lost me. Now go ahead and read what he actually did. It's close, but not as...
Ricky collected a bunch of pictures from his fellow Marines and sent 57 photos of some smoking hot chicks back to Becky, along with a note that read, quote, "Dear Becky, I'm so sorry, but I can't quite remember who you are. Please take your picture from the pile and then send the rest back to me. Take care, Ricky."
Now, on the reverse, I wonder how many, when they go overseas, stay faithful during their entire tour of duty. Now, in my mind, you go over there and you tolerate that crap, all poon is yours.
You got one. At least one coming.
No, you can have all of them. You're over there in circumstances that nobody would choose. So during my off time, there's certainly no reason not to go out and enjoy some of the locals.
So if your girlfriend went over to fight the war, it'd be okay if she just screwed anybody while she was over there.
She went over there to fight?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the least you can do with her fellow guys in the unit.
Well, it was the way with the arm, too. Yeah, go ahead.
You got to serve our country. Go over there and get that thing spread open.
Well, here's the other thing. It's like today you go over to Afghanistan and Iraq. It's not like it was, say, in Vietnam or even World War II where you have tons of options. Over there, it's definitely not as easy.
Why not?
Well, you're in a predominantly obvious, Muslim area. It's going to be harder
which means a
to
lot
find.
of those chicks have been starved for sex for a long time.
Yeah, but their family will kill them if you get caught.
Right.
Again, another reason not to get caught. The obvious is staring right at your puss.
I mean, honor killings are just shooting through the roof over there because, these daughters have new freedoms, and so they're not following traditional Muslim things women should do. And you've got fathers and brothers.
I understand all that. Just another incentive not to get caught. You make it a little quickie. You go over there, lift up their dukakis, and give it to them.
How about another reason to stay faithful?
You lost me. I want to take any of those before we go, Alfie.
Line 2, I've had a couple people call about this.
All right. Yes, Tina.
Yeah, that episode, or there was actually a MASH episode that was about a letter with a folder and the pictures and all that.
Where they sent back 50, 60 pictures of different chicks?
Or he got the Dear John letter from the girlfriend, blah, 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 and so Hawkeye had the great idea to send back all the chicks' pictures from everybody around the camp, so...
That's the only way to get any type of satisfaction out of the event is, I went overseas, I'm going to go over here and do something a lot of people in our country don't want to do, and now you're going to tell me that you've been unfaithful while I've been over here. All right, well, here's some pictures. I don't really recall which one you are. If you're any of these Vietnamese, tell me. Thanks.
What a crappy way to do it, though. Just let somebody know. I mean, dude, you got to be over there in the middle of nowhere. You're probably not getting too much action. And then she's back home enjoying all the things you're fighting for and just send you a letter.
I believe a lot of the women over there are partial to the servicemen.
I really would try. I didn't think they would be just because of. It's not like you just get an STD. They kill you.
If you get caught.
Well, yeah, if you get caught.
Well, then people learn about infidelity.
The whole idea is just to stay with your chick. Stay with one person.
What do you mean?
God.
Huh?
Was that Chloe?
Yeah.
Way to go, you confused Chloe.
Way to keep our interest, though.
Well, I'm just saying. Just go.
You're over there for what's a normal tour of duty? What's it been over the past 5-6 years?
18 months.
All right, I'm going to stay faithful that long. How?
Well, you take care of yourself and your own business, but you don't go over and cheat if you have someone back here that loves you. Someone you're married to, someone you're...
Well, especially if you have no inkling of what's going on while I'm over here doing the dirty deeds for my country. I'm going to go get me some Bangkok Betty.
What happened to trust and honesty in a relationship? Give me that look.
All right, one more time.
No, I'm not going to do it.
No, I think we're dangerously close.
No, you're nowhere close.
This might be the one.
Just you take the time and you make sure all your bases are covered. Like I said, you go over there, lift up one of their dukakis, and you have somebody. You have Klinger watch the door.
Now I know their protocol for going to war.
Should we go?
Yeah.
All right. You ready, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
No. Don't.
Gosh.
Oh, God.
I was in the bathroom about 2 hours ago taking a whiz. Dan comes in. The girl right next to me. He leans over and goes, I told him I went, dude. No. Sean's funny on the air. Not with my Peter out.
Quit it.
Piss such an ash.
I love ashes.
Pish, pish, pish. Let's go.
Oh, thank God. For more information on the Russ Martin Show, including pictures, videos, and more, go to russmartin.com to answer any questions you may have about the show, except for the last 10 minutes. Go to russmartin.info. To email the show and during the show only, send that to studio@russmartin.com. Other show websites, johndavidryan.com, danO'Malley.com, djclo.net, and, of course, TreyTrenholm.com. Limo service for the show is provided by Limo George. His website, limogeorge.com. The official liquor store of the show is Majestic Fine Wine and Spirits. Their website, majesticliquors.com. The official airline of the show is Southwest Airlines, because pieces don't fall off of those. Their website, southwest.com. And the official site for Live 105.3 is live1053.com.
All right, see you guys tomorrow.
See you.
You can now listen to The Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info.
Russ Martin Show.